and the Wild and the Wolves. Come on now. We got it all done, and what a World Series. Hey, today is the Christmas speech. Not only that, we got Ben Lieber and Mike Mussman. We got to cast 1,000, so lots to get to. We better get her started. Here's Norm Macdonald with some comedy. It is National Sandwich Day as well. Come on in now. I'm glad you're here.
But I'm not good. Like, when I go to parties, I don't want serious discussions. I try to find somebody that's at my same level, and I'm good at it. I can, like, you know how they say guys have gaydar? They can see other gay people? I'm like that with guys at my same level of smartness. Like, I can see a guy in the corner and go, I can keep up with that motherfucker right there. And then I make a beeline for that character. And then we talk about Jughead comics for a couple hours. Everything's fine. Sometimes people go, well, why don't you even go to these parties if you don't like, talking? Here's why I go to parties. There's only one reason why I go to parties and why I love parties, because I love those little sandwiches where they're triangles and they cut the crusts off, and then they're little equilateral triangles. And they put a little toothpick, and it has like golden cellophane. And you can only get them at parties. I've gone to restaurants, I go, you got any of them sandwiches that are shaped like triangles? And they go, no. All our sandwiches are shaped like sandwiches. I go, ah,
The freak is leaving.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
We have to. Wow. It is Monday, November 3rd of 2025. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. We're past Halloween. This is officially the holiday season. That's why Chris will do the speech in like an hour and a half. It is getting cold out there, but not if you're a Minnesota Vikings fan. Not in your heart, Zachary Halverson, your man, rose to the occasion. J.J. McCarthy. All is right with the world.
You doubted him.
Oh, we didn't doubt him.
Who didn't doubt him?
We didn't doubt him.
Hog didn't doubt him.
Thank you very much.
We didn't doubt him.
Did anybody remember yesterday? Did anybody listen to Mussman at all when Saucy and I were on? Did anybody? Anybody at all?
I did, of course.
Well, no, you weren't listening.
Well, you're never listening. That's your own segment.
Right.
I was listening to you, Hog.
You didn't doubt JJ?
Not only did I not doubt JJ, I called the score exactly right. Not close.
You said 27-24,
I did.
huh?
Yeah,
It's a hell of a guess.
You damn! It wasn't a guess. How dare thou?
Damn.
Dare thou. Yeah, core.
Yeah, I had to get all fancy on him.
Yeah.
So if you said 27-24, normally that means sauce it, but I'm assuming then you did not sauce.
Oh, no, he did not.
What did you say?
Well, I say they get beat 55-10.
That's what he
55 to
said.
10.
55 to 10 is what he said.
Abandoned the bit and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't listen at all.
No.
No, it's weird, dude.
So why were you so wrong?
Yeah.
We were all wrong.
What do you mean we were all wrong? He got the score exactly right. What are you talking about, we?
Say it.
I was wrong.
Say it.
I just
Because
thought
you don't know football.
I don't know football.
Is that most of it? Is that most of the problem?
Yeah, I also thought that after watching them play against the Chargers that they were going to get run over. But little faith that I have in how much that quarterback brings those guys together.
Yeah.
This is a new team, man. We
Sing
can
it.
forget about what happened post-Sunday. Who cares
Say it.
about that?
Sing it.
It's a new dawn.
team.
It's a new day. Maller Militia, let's get into it.
Thanks,
Marcel.
Thanks, Corey.
You're welcome.
But it's a new dawn. It's a new day, man. This is a new squad. They can win now. I'm in.
You're in.
I'm no longer thinking
I thought
about
you
the
were out.
draft. No, I'm in now. The positive me. I think they can win.
It's the positive sauce.
Yeah, he's a hoochie coochie man.
Thank you.
You are.
Who sings that song?
Blackstone Cherry.
What? No, who sings Way Down Yonder? Why did you say?
It's true.
He's all jazzed for the speech, which I can't wait for.
I'm going to try to be positive.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when I start the speech, because there's two sad parts, and the very saddest part's at the beginning.
Yeah.
And if I'm not careful, it's over, Johnny.
Yeah. Either way.
So I'm going to play like snake charmer music.
What?
Stuff to just take my mind off.
Tommy just got out of bed.
I know. Part of him did.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think he's gotten out of bed since Seth dressed as Kid Rock for Halloween.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
my
know.
God.
I mean, talk about leaning
He's
into
so
the
dehydrated, dude.
yeah.
When you're that low on sodium.
Yeah.
You know what they should have done? They should have done a first look video. You know where you see
Yeah.
those grooms turn around and cry
brilliant.
because it's the
Oh,
most
oh my
beautiful
God.
thing they've
Yeah.
ever seen. They should have had Tommy had his back to her. She walks up as Kid Rock and he turns around and he just breaks down in tears and just couldn't be happier. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Slowly brings a cigarette up to his mouth because he's so horny.
He already needs a cigarette?
Yeah.
You sure that's what he brings
Before
to his
he
mouth?
even started?
Yeah, before he even started. He's
17
into it.
hours ago, Sauce, you tweeted, "It's over."
That was the Packer game.
You sure?
Yeah.
It wasn't when Sam Laporta scored in the first 6
It was
seconds.
when Sam Laporta scored.
yeah.
It did look
It's
over, though.
Over.
It did look over.
Yeah. You know what else was over? The life of the wallpaper. If she had turned around and Tommy had opened his eyes, because he'd have been like, and there would have been just stuff all over the place.
Yeah. Oh, gross.
Yeah. I wasn't ready to change the subject yet.
No.
I could tell.
Yeah. I wanted to get back to Tommy. And that's the greatest thing these eyes have ever seen.
You almost can't make it up.
No, you can't make it up.
I think Sess is like,
Yeah.
she just
Yeah.
loves
This
him.
is what you want?
Yeah, she loves him. you
Yeah.
know what
Oh,
I mean?
yeah. Yeah.
Like,
of
how do I
course.
get his attention?
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to have to dress like Kid Rock.
Or Eric Sederholm, and she picked Kid Rock.
I mean, flip a coin. It doesn't matter. Yeah, who doubted JJ? Well, I guess Sauce did. Again, 16 hours ago. Awful throw. Don't always need the fastball.
That's true, though.
Well, he's learning, baby.
Yeah, but
He's 23.
Here's the thing about yesterday. The win's awesome, all of it. He's only played 3 games, but even Tom Brady, who loves him because he went to Michigan and all that.
Sheriff Tom Brady?
Sheriff Tom Brady kept saying, you don't have to always hit the driver all the time. Sometimes you can just use the lob wedge. And he needed the lob wedge in a couple of those throws. And for those of you who don't play golf, that means kind of soft it up in the air.
Hey, no offense, Tom Brady, but you couldn't start at Michigan. All right? So
Yeah.
deep breaths.
And according to
Good
Meat
point.
Sauce, who's in the Broadcasting Hall of Fame, 16 hours
I
ago,
am?
Sauce tweeted, Brady is just rambling.
At one point, he was just, after Tom Rinaldi moved out of the way of whoever was going on the sideline, he was rambling about the moves Tom Rinaldi had. Then he started talking about how he doesn't give out candy for Halloween. He gives out fruit baskets. And then he was even to the point where Tom Rinaldi
Dear
goes,
God.
Tom, what are you talking about?
Did he do that?
Yes.
Did he really?
Yes.
God, how bad would you hate it if you were a kid and somebody gave you a food
Yeah,
basket?
you'd be pissed.
Jesus.
That's what Derek Jeter gave to the ladies after he laid them.
Well, it wasn't quite a fruit basket.
No.
Jesus,
Tommy
Dickie Betts,
turned-
quit rambling.
And Tommy turned into a fruit basket when he saw. Oh my! Tommy farted.
He lost all control of all of his functions. Everything came out of everything. Oh, poor Tommy.
Poor Tommy.
Poor Tommy's pants.
No.
When Laporta scored, I thought it was going to be 55-10 as well.
Yeah.
But the kid can play, man.
The kid can play.
Even if they had lost. And look, there was a way at the
Oh,
end
yeah.
there with the incompletion in the end zone to Jefferson and then JJ running out of bounds. Before Riker had kicked the field goal, we stopped the clock twice.
Yeah.
Gave the Lions a little too much time. And then after Jamison Williams scored, I'm like, there's still enough time for us to lose this game. And we're going to be kicking ourselves for some interesting decisions down the stretch. But obviously that 3rd and 5 rocket from McCarthy to Naylor was unbelievable. Great throw. Love the balls. Let's do it. But outside of that, even if they had lost, didn't we say before the game, even if they have a losing record the rest of the way, the goal is to find out if the kid can play?
Yeah.
And yesterday, forget the box score. He passed the eye test.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. Had a couple of throws he would definitely want back. A couple of throws that were right there, and he either threw it too high or too fast. But the kid's got some
Moxie.
Got some moxie.
He's got some moxie is what he's got.
And how about the game changer on the ground? He can
Moxie.
run.
Yeah, he can move.
It's nice
too.
to have a mobile quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know they gave up 5 sacks, but I thought the offensive line played maybe the best game they had because a couple of those sacks were him rolling out and then not knowing what to do with the ball and kind of just waved the white flag and went down. But I also thought that they were killing the Detroit defense with Aaron Jones until he got hurt. He was averaging like 8 yards a carry.
Out of nowhere. Unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Just stomping people and he was in the old blue tent for more than he was out of it.
Yeah, Rinaldi, I think, said 11 real minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in there for a long time. And they were trying, and he came out and he'd run a little bit and he'd go back in. And I think he probably could have played. They never gave him his helmet back, but he could have played if they needed him to.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
But it's the beauty of having Jordan Mason.
Yeah,
Jordan
right.
Mason is a starter caliber running back, so
Yeah,
who cares?
Right. But how about it? I mean,
Yeah,
come
man.
on, guys.
It's a hell of an upset.
It's a hell of an upset.
Hell of an
It's
upset.
the biggest upset in the NFL this year.
Yeah.
Is it not?
Well,
no, wait until the
no,
Packers game.
Packers
Wait,
game.
Packers lost?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think 9.5 is the
I
biggest
know.
except for the 13.5 now,
Well,
right?
when
So
I
is
was
it
listening
second?
to Packer Preview, also known as the Vikings pregame show yesterday, Brett said it was a foregone conclusion they were going to beat Carolina by half 100.
He called it a trap game 50 times.
About 50 times. Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
because
apparently
it is,
they walked right into a trap.
No, because
Yeah.
I love that Packer Preview happens during the Vikings pregame show. And then I love this. Charge.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going
and
on?
Right before he was like, I think I found the solution to this. It's great. And Tanner was like, yeah, sounds the best it has. And then right when he started, it was chopping up.
He's speaking in tongues.
Oh, hey, Bob.
What was the stat that Power Trip bets threw out last week when the Vikings are something like what?
7 of 8 ding dongs are too short.
7.5 point dogs or bigger. They've lost what? 26 of their last 30 or something.
I think
I think it was 4 and 26 in the last like 40 years.
Let me look here.
And they were 9.5 point dogs,
Nine.
and they still won. Not covered. They
No.
freaking won.
How about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Feeling
the
good
Packers lost as 13.5 point
Yeah.
favorites.
now. If the Bengals could have hung on, that'd have been great.
In the last 40 years, the Vikings are 4 and 26 as dogs, 8.5 or more.
8.5 or more. Okay. 4 and 26.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now it's 5 and 26.
Oh, what do you think of them apples?
Yeah.
I like apples.
Yeah, I do too.
Granny
So good.
Smith.
Yeah.
Granny Smith, man.
Would you eat apple pie?
No.
You eat.
Would you eat it like an apple muffin?
No.
You eat.
Would you eat a blueberry muffin?
Sure.
You eat.
But not a blueberry. Makes no sense.
You wouldn't eat a blueberry?
Never
But
have.
their blueberries are in a blueberry muffin.
Very aware.
Well, whatever. I'm not going to make fun of you for it.
Why not?
Making fun of myself. Why, you'll make fun of Tom Brady rambling.
Everybody was.
I think he's good, by the way.
I do, too.
I don't know why everybody's so down on him.
I do too.
But again,
I think he's
I'm
gotten
also-
way better.
I'm also in the camp that I think it's the most overrated thing to just hammer on major play-by-play teams. I think most of them, overwhelmingly most of them, are very good. I've never once been like, these guys, I'm not watching this game. It's most of them are super good. Of course, I like some better than others, but most of them are really good. Some people get annoyed with Romo. Some people get annoyed with Collinsworth or Brady or whatever, but still, they're all pretty good.
Yeah.
And who wants them all to be the same anyway? That's the one thing that everybody craps on Romo is that he never stops guessing the plays and he won't stop talking. Well, sure, but I don't want him to be a robot and be like everybody else either. You know what I mean? Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Know what I
Yeah.
mean, Vern?
Know
Did you
what I mean,
hear the
Vern?
sound he made on the broadcast yesterday?
Why did you
I did.
screen record it and play it back to yourself?
That's basically what it was.
In what way?
That, like, he was, I'll try to find it.
And then he did this.
Whoa,
What was
is
he making the
okay?
noise about?
Is he okay?
And then out of nowhere he did this.
Oh.
I don't know why. Who are we talking about again anyway?
So again, maybe I should
Brady?
immediately backtrack. If Romo is just making
Romo?
sound effects, I would like him to break down the game. I don't need
Yeah.
Michael Winslow to be.
Here was the sound he made right after a 4th down call.
Oh.
I'm not even sure what part of him it came out of.
Wow.
That's not what I'm
Sounds
doing.
like me backing up.
No. This is what it sounds like when you back up.
If Tommy's in the room.
I almost spit my coffee everywhere.
Here. This was after a fumble.
Oh.
Well, that's how Montgomery felt after Blake Cashman stripped it.
Yeah,
that
how about
was
that?
sneakily the play of the game.
Oh,
Cashman's great.
By the way,
field goal.
well, speaking of that, speaking of broadcast teams, not crapping on the old broadcast team, but was I the only one that thought it was super weird? Again, this is the TV broadcast, not the A+ Vikings radio network.
No, A+.
If you were watching the TV broadcast, how many times did they show the replay of the field goal? And it was clearly Levi Drake Rodriguez's hand that got it.
Yeah.
And they must have shown it 5 or 6 times. They're like, Williams gets the block in there, and then it's like, what are you talking about? It clearly hits Levi Drake Rodriguez's hand first, and then it ricochets off and hit another Viking. But still, Levi Drake Rodriguez blocked it. They just couldn't see it.
No.
I just couldn't believe somebody in their headset. It wasn't like, you're not even close. They must have shown it 5 times before they finally gave the guy credit.
Yeah.
I've got the Tony Romo sound.
Oh, you got it? What is it? What's he?
Honestly, take the show on the road.
Yeah.
Enough broadcasting.
Do
Go to
the
Vegas.
live
in your email,
delivering.
Hawk.
Do the live delivering show somewhere else.
It's worth
Take
it.
me a minute. Hold on, because I got to log into my email.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because somebody
gosh.
might steal your info.
Well, there's
Two-step
47
verification.
layers. Yeah, absolutely.
I just had to do it on mine. I had to do 2 different codes and the password.
Yeah.
And I had to submit a blood test.
Yeah.
No.
Which, by the way, we need to talk to you after the show.
good
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we actually should be before the show, probably.
Yeah.
I was
mean, this
hoping
is
for an
kind of
email. I
emergency.
didn't
Somebody
want the
should've warned
in-person
you.
meeting.
I'm just going to say congratulations and,
Oh, my.
Oh.
hope your insurance is good.
Well, wait.
Okay, here we go. Awful announcing. Here we go. Oh, all right. Everybody take a deep breath. Let it go.
Hold, and then another hold right there. I think it was about it.
What? Yeah, that sounds right.
Hold, and then another hold right there. I think it was about it.
My gosh.
My God. He's into it.
Can he share some of that?
Yeah, let the man do what he wants.
He loves football.
I mean, my gosh. Whoever's under the desk, can you give the guy a minute?
yeah.
We're about to go to break.
We need to get that soundbite of Romo put together with the PA one from a handful of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was
And just
great.
mash those 2 up and then send everybody into a mental institution.
Sounded like what the hell's Cartman or the guy from South Park? What the hell's the guy's name? Randy. When he finally got his internet.
You guys seen the new one?
No.
Oh, it's outstanding. The one on Friday night, outstanding. That show.
Halloween night, they had a new one?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We got done with trick or treating and then went home and watched it. No, we watched it Saturday morning. Outstanding though.
Did you take
Hang on,
Louie out or did you just go by yourself?
What time did you watch it? I'm taking notes. Did you watch it Saturday morning or Friday night?
Saturday morning at about 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's an early start for South Park. Love it.
Yeah. It was great though.
Well, you're probably up late cleaning your gutters.
No, I was not because I have gutter helmet at gutterhelmetmn.com. Well played, Zach.
Oh. Sounds
Gutterhelmetmn.com.
Sounds like Tony Romo cleared his gutters.
Yeah, he did.
That's a weird sound.
How many houses did Lou go to?
Went to 3.
If PA ever makes that sound, just know I'm going to get him toilet paper.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
And a cigarette.
You don't smoke. Cigarettes.
The Vikings are victorious. The Gophers were victorious. All is right with the world. Remember how bad last weekend was?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was kind of the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
Even the Wild got a win. How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And the
I
Wolves.
don't know if anybody cared because maybe the greatest World Series game I've ever seen and probably the greatest World Series of all time. I know that pisses off everybody here because 91 is 91, but I don't know if this one could be topped. I mean, this one was unbelievable. I watched almost all of Game 7, and I didn't even want to. I just couldn't turn it off. It was freaking electric. God, that was good.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You'd have your buddies over?
I could have been in the game and my girls wouldn't have watched it.
Wow, that's so sad.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan. So I was on eBay because I'm absolutely obsessed
with this rare hologram trading card. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. eBay had it. They even had
the perfect parts that fit my car.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay.
Ben Lieber here from my friends over at Lexus. Let's meet the tech-forward Lexus NX, where intelligent technology feels second nature and is crafted entirely for you. Instantly connect with intuitive wireless features, while smart displays help you see more, from confident parking to navigating the tightest of spots. Surround yourself with rich, immersive sound in a cabin designed to keep you effortlessly connected every mile of the way. Join us at Lexus of Wayzata or Lexus of Maplewood and experience amazing.
Old windows letting you down? Upgrade to Minn Kota windows. Built tough right here in the Midwest to handle every season. Energy efficient and guaranteed for life. Visit MinnKotaWindows.com today. Minn Kota Windows. Midwest built, Midwest tough, guaranteed for life.
Minnesota's got a lot to be proud of, like Cheerios and Kemp's Milk, two original favorites. When this team pairs up, it's way beyond Minnesota nice. It's gosh darn delicious. Whether you need a quick snack, a post-gym refuel, or easy breakfast, a serving of Cheerios protein and a serving of Kemp's Milk delivers 16 grams of tasty protein. It's convenient, satisfying, and keeps you going. Cheerios and Kemp's Milk, your Minnesota protein pair. Cheerios protein is a good source of protein per serving.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here, and my wife and I are the envy of the neighborhood. Why? Because we have an amazing sauna from our friends at SaunaSupplyCo.com. Sauna Supply Company is outstanding. They've made a custom sauna for us, and they can do the same for you. Go to SaunaSupplyCo.com.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like frames. Because you found a classic 70s concert poster. But when you went to get it framed, you realized the frame will cost about 4 times the amount of the poster. Which is actually absurd because no one will be looking at the frame, and if they are, then you severely overestimated how cool this poster is. But then you remember by switching your home and auto to Progressive, you could save hundreds and put it towards a classic 70s concert poster in an absurdly overpriced frame. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
It's Meat Sauce, the dream ring event at Arthur's Jewelers. Get $500 towards her engagement ring this week.
Local stations where you can join the conversation with real people.
At what point do you fire the guy?
Open the free iHeart app and search your favorite league to start listening.
Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
This report is sponsored by Pizza Luce.
Twin Cities weather, we have a pretty nice week ahead. Today, sunshine. We'll get to 56, a little breezy with wind out of the west gusting to 25. Tonight, 38. Tomorrow, partly cloudy near 60. On Wednesday, sunshine with a high of 55. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable. Currently, it's 42.
Remember, don't feed them after midnight. Unless it's pizza. This holiday, give the gift of Luce. Buy $100 in gift cards and get a $25 bonus card for yourself. Just maybe skip the water. PizzaLuce.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Golden Gopher basketball plays here.
And he banked it in for the lead.
FM 100.3 KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
Oh, Billy.
Crazy Legs Drake. Crazy Legs Drake. Crazy Legs Drake.
Running everywhere on Saturday, Crazy Legs Drake. Pretty good, man.
How about that stiff arm, huh?
I thought they were going to blow that game.
Same.
I think everybody thought they were going to blow that game when Michigan State scored with under 2 minutes to go. I'm like, well, this one's over. That was fun.
Now an I formation from the 3. Bierman, the fullback. In motion, Bibber. There is play action. Rolling left, Lindsey. He's got room to the 5. He is in! Touchdown! And that's a winner! Lindsey on the bootleg.
And man, that was close. His foot was out of bounds, but it was like the ball was over the goal line, and it was going to be impossible to overturn it.
Did a tremendous job of taking what the defense gave us. We had 2 timeouts, plenty of time. That's an eternity, right? And thought we handled the clock really well at the end of the game, and just tremendous play calls by Greg down the stretch. And it's really hard when things are just not working. We're a yard short here. We're a ball throw off here. We're an inch off here. And to keep fighting and scratching and clawing to come back and score on that drive and then go into overtime, what a great defensive stop. Got the field goal for Michigan State and then came back and was able to score the touchdown with little crazy legs, Drake.
I was at that game.
What?
Yep. Seen Bear.
Wait a minute.
Lost?
Wait a minute.
I went.
You went to a Gopher football game.
Yeah.
In the winter.
Did you get kidnapped? Are you okay?
No. Seen Bear asked me, and I like
He did
hanging
what
out
to
with.
you?
He asked me, and I like hanging out with Seen Bear, and his neighbor Kyle, who's a great dude. That was fun. We had a good time. Here's the thing. Here's the thing with
sex.
With
Seen Bear.
Here's the thing with that
Seen
Gopher
Bear.
team. Here's why they won that game.
Give it to
You
me,
stayed the
Seth.
whole game?
No, I left with like 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I
you're
wanted
the
to beat the
worst.
Oh, good
traffic.
timing.
Why,
Worst.
sweet, how
I
did you
hate-
do that?
Why? So would hockey.
Yeah, but
Hockey
He would have left
stayed
3
and
minutes.
went-
He would have left 3 minutes into the
Yeah.
first quarter.
Listen, that's old hockey.
that's better.
New hockey goes
Yeah.
to BWW after the game.
I
Bitches.
think you're getting. That's a website.
That's BBW, and I like that too. I go there after the game as well.
Your mic's on.
I like it all.
But
I'm not done. Okay, go.
here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
The difference between the culture that PJ Fleck has and the Michigan State bench, which Sean's tickets are 3 rows behind the visitor bench, that team, Michigan State, had zero vibe to it. Zero. And when that game got close and the third quarter ended, and the Gophers.
How many third quarters did they have?
8. The third quarter ends, the Gophers, which I have mocked and I'm wrong about, when they all run down to the other side of the field and Michigan State lollygags down to the other side of the field, that was the difference.
So the difference in the game was the ability to run down the field before the fourth quarter.
They are just
that. If they had done that, do you believe they would have won?
No, I think the Gophers they're the row the boat bit, the never give up mentality, I think is what won them that game.
Ooh, so you row the boat now.
They should have blown that team out. Michigan State's terrible, but when it got tight, what they do on a daily basis helped them win that game. Their mentality helped them win that game.
Yeah, I like it too.
I'm just
glad you
saying.
finally
I'm trying to
changed.
be more positive, but I'm just saying, that's Michigan State would have rather been anywhere else. And when the Gophers had the ball late in the second quarter, if they had gotten a touchdown or made that field goal, specifically a touchdown, and they go up 17 rip into halftime, that game's over. Michigan State didn't want to be there. They just let them hang around, but they came out victorious.
Seen Bear.
It was a good win.
I like this new you.
Just saying.
Make sure you don't hang out with Corey. Because
when I went, I would, I like to rip, and I was ripping and Scene Bear was like, hey, it's a mentality thing. That's why they do it. It's nothing more than that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right.
You had the chance to do the most meat sauce thing ever, which was wait another minute and a half.
And then masturbate.
and then wait until Michigan State scored to go up 17-10 and then leave. MFing PJ on the entire walkout.
That'd have been great.
That's the old meat sauce.
Yeah, but it was, I get it.
Huh?
Those guys are confused. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was fun.
I'm so glad for you,
Yeah,
bud.
it was fun.
Look at you.
It's a beautiful day. A little cold, but it was still fun.
A little cold.
Yeah.
Seen Bear.
Lots of sap.
Yeah, a lot of sap. Great film.
A little full.
But yeah, it was great. Scene Bear helped me see the light.
Yay!
And then his neighbor, Kyle, and I spent 20 minutes during halftime talking about how the Wolves could acquire Ja Morant.
Old Crazy Legs Kyle?
Yeah, old Crazy Legs Kyle.
We have no interest in what's going on with
Crazy Legs Drake.
Yep.
Crazy Legs Drake.
Great play. And the pass interference call that they called on them is nonsense.
I don't think that's right.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm jacked.
I can tell.
God, you're rambling like Brady.
Yeah, man, you're
but
jacked.
I ramble because I'm bad at talking.
Wow.
I don't think that's right.
Actually,
it might be.
Yeah, thanks, Echo.
I mean, that kind of nail on the head, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah. Good job.
You're a broadcaster.
Huh?
Not like you guys are.
Broad blaster.
Oh, my Lord.
My God,
Chris
you're horny.
Hockey.
He's
I
horny
think you
today.
got it in at the buzzer.
I did, just barely.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
No?
That's 601.
But don't let him
damn
do the
it.
Christmas speech and then walk him out.
We'll do front page sports when we get back. Ben Lieber in a little bit. Michael J. Musselman III in a little bit. The Christmas speech in a little bit. Is Grimm coming in at some point today, too, or not?
Tomorrow. He can't today. They got basketball tonight.
Oh, that's right. Nico Medved, our guy Nico, starts it off tonight. We'll talk about that later as well. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
A couple of construction closures we're watching right now. 69th Avenue North is closed from St. Avenue to Unity Avenue for construction through tomorrow. And Stinson Boulevard is closed to Northeast 23rd Avenue to Northeast 19th Avenue for construction until Friday. I'm Jeremy Scott, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Starbucks. The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Handcrafted with their signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Livia. You want to look and feel your best for these holidays coming up? Well, whether you choose medical weight loss using GLP-1s or prefer a proven nutrition-only approach, Livia has it all. Join Livia today and get your first month of GLP-1 medication for free. Or start with their new, more affordable, award-winning nutrition program. You get a personalized program built around you with real expert support in-center or virtual. Livia, trusted by thousands. Offer ends soon. Visit Livia.com or call 855-GO-LIVIA today.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
To those currently in healthcare or healthcare-related roles, take your skills to the next level with Rasmussen University's career-focused nursing programs. From entry-level nursing to advanced degrees, your goals are a perfect fit for one of our programs. Plus, with no application fees, no wait list at many campuses for qualified applicants, and multiple start dates, you can get started sooner. So why wait? Explore Rasmussen's nursing programs today at rasmussen.edu/explore nursing.
I've got arthritis in my joints. I would walk 10 steps and not have to sit down. I wanted to do anything other than go through the pain and the effort of the surgery.
That's when Mike discovered QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. All natural treatments to revitalize your damaged joint tissue and get you back to living a normal life again with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime.
Afterwards, I felt like I really made the right choice. It's a tremendous success.
Join tens of thousands of satisfied patients who have found lasting relief from their joint pain. Request a free consultation and find out if you're qualified for this therapeutic breakthrough. Call 612-445-6121.
If you want to avoid the process of surgery and the pain and the effort, you need to go to QC Kinetics.
Isn't it time you got your life back? Call now for your free consultation. 612-445-6121. 612-445-6121.
Did you know Continental Diamond sells luxury pre-owned timepieces? Renowned brands from around the world, all meticulously refurbished inside and out, and every watch comes with a 1-year warranty. Check out their ever-changing selection at ContinentalDiamond.com or visit them in St. Louis Park and tell them Paul Allen from The Fan sent you. Continental Diamond is the jewelry store Minnesota adores. It is ContinentalDiamond.com.
The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Crafted with our signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. Then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. The PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
Nordo here for the Modern Sportsman, Minnesota's premier shooting range and firearm shop in both Coon Rapids off Highway 47 and down in Burnsville. The perfect way to practice good safety habits and improve your skills is a membership to Modern Sportsman's range. Whether you go daily or weekly, technique and muscle memory are strengthened through training, and Modern Sportsman's range is awesome. Quality space, everything you need from targets and ammo, eye and ear protection. As indoor ranges go, Modern Sportsman offers the best. Check them out at the Modern Sportsman in Coon Rapids and Burnsville, themodernsportsman.com.
Beautiful and energy-efficient doors and patio doors. BuildersandRemodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by Aleve. Life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Aleve can help you deal with pain less throughout your day. With just one pill, Aleve lasts up to 12 hours. Don't let those aches and pains hold you back from doing what's important to you. Use as directed.
Fan forecast. High of 51 today, a little chilly.
From the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios, this is the Power Trip on FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan.
You know, I hope you guys don't take this as a negative. I don't mean it as a negative. I mean it as a positive. I've been in locker rooms where they just won playoff games. That's what it felt like yesterday. And I think it not because we beat Detroit, a very good team that everybody expected us to lose to. I think because of how excited the team has a future now. You know what I mean? Like, how long has it been since we had a quarterback that was going to be our quarterback forever that was good?
Dante.
Right.
Yeah. Well said, yeah.
And that's how it felt in the locker room yesterday. Everybody's like, oh my God, we have a future. You forget that all those guys, even the old ones, are young. You know what I mean? Like Grenard's only 28, right? And he seems like a wily old veteran.
Yeah.
These kids have a shot now, maybe, because the quarterback can do it. And is he 23 yet?
22,
Zach,
I think.
He's only 22, isn't he?
Zach, how many exact days has he been on this planet?
Oh, yeah, 22, probably 9, maybe 9 months and, 8 months and like 17, 18 days.
So he's 22.
So I think it was, his is the January birthday.
Okay, there you go. So he's 22 years old.
Yeah.
Going to be
He's played
23
3
January, yeah.
I said this to Zach off the air, and I know a week ago.
Put that thing away. It's work day.
Yeah, don't do that at work. They can win the division.
This year?
Yes.
No.
Yes, they can.
You know what? I love how positive you are.
Man, you've changed.
I'm just trying
we got
to be
the
positive.
Ravens on
I
Sunday.
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, but
we got our hands full.
the
with
Ravens
Lamar.
are beatable. If you can beat Detroit in Detroit, you can beat anybody.
God, you're singing.
I wish you would sing.
It's speech day.
Yeah, it is speech day. You got that right, brother. And let me tell you, I just agonized over this. I was too nervous to go to the casino. What?
Preposterous statement.
Yeah, correct.
What a weird morning. You just said that. Sauce just not only gave credit to PJ, basically said that his entire culture is the reason why he won a football game.
It's 100%
And the fact that he runs down the field in the fourth was the difference.
I know.
That the Michigan State coach isn't willing to do that, and that matters.
Yeah. I know.
It's the thing you hate the most about him.
Not anymore. It means that they're going to beat you at everything. It's a mentality thing, and it worked.
Next, I'm going to turn around and Corey's going to be eating a hot dog, and Zach's going to be looking at V on his internet.
Yeah, well, Corey eating a hot dog's more likely.
Cats and dogs are sleeping together?
Yeah, you're into that.
No, I'm not.
You've watched cat dog porn.
No, I have not. Do you remember the cartoon? Little cat dog, cat dog.
How did that even happen?
Cat dog.
We don't have time.
You guys remember that?
Nope.
Yeah, of course.
You guys don't remember that cartoon?
No.
Cat dog was the best.
It was the best.
So good.
One side of him was a cat, and the other side of him was a dog.
A nightmare for both of them, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure.
But fun.
All right.
Time
You
now
guys don't
for
seem to care about
Front
cat
Page
dogs.
Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores for a limited time. It's coming to an end quickly, so take advantage. Like, I don't know, today, go to a Holiday. 3 Red Bulls for the price of 2. Buy 2, get 1 free. Those 8.5-ounce Red Bulls. Mix and match any flavors you want at Holiday. Thanks, Red Bull. Thanks, Holiday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go wake up.
Holiday's the best.
Grab a
With
brush,
Holiday.
put a little makeup.
Danko.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to.
The Vikings victorious 27-24 over the Lions. J.J. McCarthy. Stat line is okay.
Okay.
But he passed the eye test. It was better than this. 14 of 25, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, which was a weird one. We can talk about that at some point. And 1 rushing touchdown, which was awesome. You could argue the key play of the game was Blake Cashman forcing a fumble from David Montgomery.
Yes.
Harrison Smith recovers. That was huge.
Yes.
Levi Drake Rodriguez blocked a field goal. Isaiah Rodgers returned it 33 yards to set up the eventual game-winning field goal.
Yes.
That was awesome. But then the Lions came storming back. They get a quick touchdown. They're only down 3. They have all of their timeouts. What do? We got to get a first down. And on 3rd and 5, J.J. McCarthy hits Jalen Naylor for 16 yards with just a laser throw. Great catch by Naylor. And that locks up the game and runs out the clock.
Wow. It showed a ton of moxie from the head coach because
Jonathan.
When you have a team like Jonathan Mox. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you got there. Varsity Blues.
Gross.
No, wait a minute. Did KOC run down the field before the fourth quarter?
I think he fractured.
No, I don't think
penis.
that you. What? He fractured his penis?
Do you believe the Vikings would have won by more than 3 if he had run down the field before the fourth?
I don't.
Please answer the question.
I don't think that you don't need that kind of culture in the NFL.
A good one.
Yeah. No. These guys are all motivated, right? Most of them are. Anyway,
I love poking holes in everything you say. It's
which
really
is
fun.
Fine.
It's fun to watch how fast the boat takes on water.
This is Corey poking holes in your stories.
That's how it feels when I go home. Man, this was a good day.
Yeah, and then
I ripped everything he said.
Actually,
Mission accomplished.
That's how it sounds when you go home.
And then you're summoned to the basement.
What is he doing?
Thanks, Randy. Great job again.
Bye,
See you
Randy.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sorry that you sound like you strained yourself.
Can't tell what you're working on, but the house looks great.
Yeah.
Thank
Royal
you.
penis is clean, sir.
The Vikings are 4-4. Detroit falls to 5-3. Up next, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Let's go.
At noon on Sunday, right here on The Fan.
Bring them on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's going to be high scoring.
That's right. Here's KOC on what went down.
Was not perfect. There's a lot of things we can clean up, and simple execution here or there might allowed us to win this game without needing to kind of close it out at the end. But always feels like games are close versus this team for the better part of these football games, and got a lot of respect for them, a lot of respect for their players and their coaching staff. So we know that it's going to be a 60-minute battle, and we were able to make a play there at the end to not give them the ball back one last time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and I think the other thing, exactly like what he said, was a team like Detroit, if you give them multiple chances, you may knock them down, but they're such a good team that they probably would have come down and either scored the game-winning touchdown or kicked the field goal to tie it. But you needed that play. You trust your not rookie, but your guy who's played in 3 games on the road. That was a big moment for this team. God, I love that song.
What song?
Sorry, I've had a lot of coffee.
Doesn't sound like it. It sounded like you just
I'm
unplugged.
trying to be jazzed. It's a fun day.
I think somebody replaced your coffee with decaf.
I think you kiss dudes.
Interesting comeback.
No, he's right, though. I got excited. We won.
You guys,
I got kicked out of the locker room.
He accused you of
what?
Yeah, Detroit's locker room.
Oh, wow. Who were you kissing?
You name it.
Poor Dan Campbell.
Chris accused you of going anti-caffeine, and then you dabbled in homophobia.
I did not.
Just dipped his toe in.
I'm going to say that he kisses dudes and see if I can read the room.
There's nothing wrong with that. Kiss dudes, man. You got to stop poking holes and everything, or I'm going to have to figure out how to spell resume.
You can make money kissing dudes.
Which letter has that little thing over it? The R?
No. Saw him downstairs with his kissing booth again.
Part of my apology was kissing dudes.
There's another guy down there. I recognize his face, but I can't place him. He's asking for 100.
Aw.
Inside joke.
God.
That'll be how I'll end
Never
up.
go ATM.
Here's
Oh, man.
here's old JJ Mack getting emotional because I told you guys the locker room was just exuberant, and they were real happy when their quarterback came in, and he was real happy about that.
I said a lot, honestly. I said a lot.
Nah, that's Jay. That's the wrong guy. That's Grenard.
That's the other
That's
JJ.
Grenard.
Oh, that's Grenard.
Yeah, right. That was JJ. Sorry. Here, this is the part I wanted to play.
It was awesome. Yeah, it's just when you're hurt, being on IR last year and being out for 5 weeks, it absolutely kills me not being out there with those guys because I love every single one of them. And, I know they got my back and I got theirs the rest of the way.
Goosebumps.
Yeah,
Unbelievable. Zach teared up when JJ teared up.
He did.
It's like they're connected.
Two becomes one. Great song.
Thanks, Spice Girls. Is that who that was?
Yes. Great song.
Is it?
Nah.
It is.
Hey, the other thing?
Ugh.
How would we know?
Yeah.
This could be almost anything.
Whatever you're about to say, I'm going to go ahead and play this.
I don't think that's right.
What's the other thing?
Okay. You can.
That's the new bleep button.
That's the new topic button.
What were you saying
As soon
before?
as Paris starts talking.
Oh,
man. This is one of those weeks I wish Rosie was still on the show.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
No.
You were saying?
I think when you watch that kid play quarterback for this team, it's a different team. They love him because of what he's come back from, how he's managed and kept his attitude up when he's been hurt a lot. I mean, he's missed before yesterday, 22 of 24 games, something like that. They love the way they react to him is a good thing. You need that in a quarterback. The same way they reacted to Brady, the same way they acted to, Rodgers and all those guys that are great quarterbacks. That's a good thing. This is a different team when he plays. Now, he's got to be consistent about it. You got to be able to put up points next week against the Ravens, but so far, so good, man. Keep him upright.
How long are you going to talk?
As long as I want.
5 years. 5 years from now, he'll only be 27.
Right.
5 years from now, 5 seasons from now, in a best case scenario world, 5 years under his belt from now, he'll only be 27.
Sauce, 19 years from now, how old will he be?
19 years from now, he'll be 41.
Man, you've changed.
Yay!
I'm trying to be a better person.
Oh,
thank God.
Forget it.
I'm trying to be a nicer person.
Yeah. Join the club.
I'm trying not to be sassy about everything.
Well, you're off to a good start.
Yeah, nice shot so far, bud.
Thanks, man.
Keep up with the good work.
We'll do what really matters. I thought you were supposed to be nice and not sassy. You just sassed the hell out of him.
Well, it's my reaction because you guys rip me every time I open my mouth.
Let the man misspeak.
Apologize for the sass,
Quit
please.
being so sassy.
Sorry, my Zacchus.
What really matters after this, scores and stats around the world of sports. Then Ben Lieber joins. We'll talk more Vikings. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Vikings, Ravens, Sunday at noon. On the audio home for Vikings football, FM 100.3, KFAN, The Fan, powered by Hy-Vee.
Score big at Hy-Vee with the Vikings Victory Bundle. For just $30, you receive 4 hamburger patties, 4 boneless pork chops, 4 brats, and 4 chicken breasts. Plus, receive 30-cent fuel saver. Save on meat and fuel at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee is your official game day headquarters.
On the job, every minute counts. That's why Lowe's now has ProBlock Quick Dry Primer, expertly manufactured by Sherwin-Williams. Engineered for pros to dry fast and go on smooth for virtually flawless results that keep your job moving. It's available in oil and water-based, and getting it is easy. Order online by 2 p.m. and get free same-day delivery right to your job site. Lowe's, we help, you save. Orders placed after 2 p.m. will be delivered next day. Valid in select zip codes. Subject to driver availability. More terms apply.
Here is for you to listen and feel a little better about the future.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Here We Go Again with Cal Penn, and listen now.
Winter is coming fast. Be ready with a new fireplace from Fireside Hearth & Home. Right now, save up to $1,200 on fireplaces, inserts, and stoves. Plus, enjoy 12-month interest-free financing. But don't wait. This offer ends November 8th. Visit fireside.com or your local showroom.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Ovo LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the pros, because the Wild are back, the Wolves are back, and they are the official LASIK provider of both. And they want to start off this new season by celebrating with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. It is the newest LASIK technology for sharper, more personalized results, often even better than 20/20. And of course, to see your best, see the best. That would be the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Two guys you can definitely trust your eyes with. You take the technology, the experience, the facility, and you add in 24-month interest-free financing and a best price guarantee. And yeah, LASIK could cost less than your daily coffee habit. So it's a no-brainer. Ovo LASIK and Lens can change your life. Make this the year that you finally ditch those glasses, you finally get rid of contacts, and you move on. So book your free consultation now. Take advantage of $500 off at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com.
Bank of America is a nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Is your home ready for the holidays? Beat the holiday rush and call our cleaning heroes at Zero Res. 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139 and take $50 off air duct cleaning. Book online anytime at ZeroResMinnesota.com.
Hey, Mr. C, it's me. Well, I just picked up the ring. I actually went to Hellsberg. Thanks for that recommendation. Kate's gonna love that hers is from the same jeweler you got Mrs. C's ring from. They were so helpful throughout the whole process. They even knew your family by name, and the ring looks great. Anyways, I just couldn't wait to let you guys know. Call me back and wish me luck.
Hellsberg, designed with care and craft since 1915. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
Is your furnace ready for Minnesota's winter? Don't wait for the cold to creep in. Call Hoffman Cooling and Heating today. For a limited time, get a complete furnace tune-up for just $59. Just $59 to keep your home warm, safe, and energy efficient. Hoffman's trusted technicians have been keeping Twin Cities homes comfortable since 1947. Fast, reliable, and always professional. Call 651-HOFFMAN or visit hoffmanheating.net to schedule your tune-up today. Hoffman Cooling and Heating, your comfort is our #1 priority.
Hey guys, it's Meat Sauce. The Dream Ring event is on right now at Arthur's Jewelers. You get $500 towards her dream engagement ring, and trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds at Arthur's.
I'm Tyler from Arthur's. Come in this week and I'll personally show you the best color grade and sparkle score for your budget. Women love sparkle, and we'll help you find the ring that gets that reaction.
Arthur's has the largest selection in Minnesota and the newest American-made designs. Don't wait. The Dream Ring event ends this week at Arthur's Jewelers in Roseville.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
If you want to get back on the road after a DWI, call Smart Start MN, the state's top ignition interlock specialist, whose experts are available 24/7 to guide you through the process and get you back on the road. Visit smartstartmn.com for more information. That's smartstartmn.com.
Listen to Ben Lieber on the Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House. Vikings Ravens Sunday on the Fan.
Bonus Bucks is back on KFAN. We have 9 chances for you to win $1,000. That's every weekday from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. To enter the keywords, head over to KFAN.com. Bonus Bucks is presented by 2 men and a junk truck.
Thanks, Daco. Just reading through the speech for about the 120th time.
When did you finish it? Or when did you do it? Over the weekend?
Yeah, over the weekend while I was in Detroit, and then I did my first edit again Sunday morning right before the pregame started, and then I did it again last night on the way home. But I don't know. I think I got it. I hope so. I want to kick it off right. I don't know. It's November 3rd now.
It'll be great.
It is the holiday season. It's official.
Hell yeah.
It's happening now. And why wait another moment? But more on that at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. this morning.
All right. Until then, let's do What Really Matters, scores and stats around the world of sports that'll change your life. Let's go back to the World Series, man. Game 7, unbelievable on Saturday. Los Angeles wins the World Series in 11 innings. 5-4 over Toronto, and Toronto had so many opportunities to put them away, just couldn't do it. They led 3-0 on a that's his dad, Bo Bichette home run. And then LA, though, hit 3 solo home runs to come back and win it.
I thought that was a character from Star Wars.
You're thinking of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Muncy in the 8th, and then unbelievably, Rojas in the 9th. That was unlikely and unbelievably dramatic. And then Will Smith, the game winner in the 11th. Yamamoto, your MVP. He pitched 96 pitches the day before and then goes 2 2/3 in the clincher. Gave up just 1 hit. He is your MVP. And he threw a complete game 4-hitter in game 2. What a freak.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So the first repeat champion since the Yankees a quarter century ago. They open as the 2026 favorites as well. The Yankees are the second favorite. There's no doubt, I think nationally, this is going to be in the conversation for the greatest World Series of all time and maybe the greatest Game 7 of all time. If you disagree, that's fine, but this is definitely in the conversation and might be the winner. It was unbelievable. It was so much fun. That's the baseball that everybody loves. We never get to see that, especially here.
Yeah, the Toronto Blue Jays this morning announced they were cutting $30 million from the payroll.
See what you did there.
The Dodgers are the favorite to land Kyle Tucker, the 2026 top free agent.
That's good.
What a squad.
What really matters, though, is this.
Ryan Rodney Reynolds was born on October 23rd of 1976. Not 1776. 1976. He's a Canadian. Known for comedic and superhero roles. Was the world's second highest paid actor in both 2020 and 2024. His films as a leading actor have grossed $6.6 billion.
No big deal.
Worldwide. Damn. And the Power Trip Morning Show will be speaking with him this morning at 9:15.
True story.
Hell yeah.
That's the word.
That's right.
Wow.
An interview that we will be playing back for you.
That's sweet.
Tomorrow, if it's worth a damn. If it's not worth a damn, we'll never mention it again.
Fair. Pretty cool, man.
Thank you. Rodney. Ryan Rodney.
Didn't know the Rodney part.
I didn't either.
Me neither. Did you know his partner from 2002 to 2007 was Alanis Morissette?
Yes.
I think in the back of my mind I knew that, but I had forgotten that.
It goes Alanis to Scarlett Johansson to Blake Lively.
Yikes. Pretty good run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad being Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad being them either. He's a pretty hot piece of A.
Well said.
Thank you. I said that well.
You did.
Tonight, the Golden Gopher basketball team starts their 2025 season against Gardner Webb at 7 o'clock. The official debut of our new guy, Niko Medved. Can anybody guess the name of Gardner Webb's basketball team?
Yes.
The Gardner Webb.
I saw it.
Spider-Man.
Dragons?
See, I see. That's why Max is smart. Max is thinking logically. Like, even though it's W-E-B-B and it's clearly somebody's name, I would lean into the spider thing as well, right?
Yeah, why not?
Be the spiders, the jumping spiders, or whatever.
I saw
that
their,
is not the case, and it's not even close. It has nothing to do with Webb's, although it definitely should.
I saw their what do you call it? They're the dude who wears the
Logo,
costume.
mascot.
The mascot. So I think they're the nutsacks.
Is he right?
Shockingly close.
Is it right?
No, not even close.
Okay.
They are the runnin', not running, no G, runnin' Bulldogs. The Gardner-Webb Runnin' Bulldogs.
Running Bulldogs.
Terrible.
Oh, boy.
Terrible name.
Running Bulldogs?
Runnin' Bulldogs. Good
They
morning,
can't just
Ben
be
Lieber.
Bulldogs?
Good morning, guys.
Nope, they're the Runnin' Bulldogs. Not like the Runnin' Rebels.
Those poor
That's
little
legit.
bastards.
Yeah, those poor little bastards.
Don't make them run.
Yeah, they have little legs.
Yeah, but what really matters is this.
Should have named it the Incredible Tata.
Hey, remember when Lieber ran into Ryan Reynolds? Remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah.
You've already met him. We just get to talk to him today. We don't get to meet him.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we get to interview him at
9:15
9:15
today.
Do you really?
We do.
We do.
Yeah,
He's got a new wine coming out called Show Me Them Things wine.
He's going to workshop the name.
What's the label look like?
He bought that copyright from you?
I'm not sure what the wine's called, to be honest with you. I made that up. Couldn't tell, but
Wait, for real? He's got a wine?
He's got a
He's
wine.
promoting something.
Oh,
And you're like, all right.
yeah.
So it might be a 10-minute commercial, but we still get to figure out if it's worth playing or not.
Is he
it's
still
freaking Ryan Reynolds.
Is he still behind Aviation Gin, or
Yeah.
did he move on from that?
I think he's behind that as well. But he might, I don't know if he sold part of it.
Right.
I don't know.
And he's got Mint Mobile, right?
He's
The
got
guy's
Mint Mobile,
he's an
yeah.
entrepreneur.
It's called Ugly Estate Wines.
We'll learn about it, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you think he will remember you?
Oh, he should. Yeah, it's very memorable. Very memorable.
Oh, poor dead dog.
And if anybody's going, well, wait a minute, so he's just going to get free advertising? Well, sure.
Yeah,
if anybody
that's right.
out there is listening, if you are the level of fame of Ryan Reynolds or higher, you can promote whatever you
Yeah,
want
whatever
for
you
as
want.
long as you want.
Yeah. Hell, we're not famous. We promote all kinds of things.
Exactly.
He also is the producer of the John Candy documentary.
He really is, yeah. That'll be the first thing we talk to him
Oh,
about.
yeah.
But what really
Super
matters
cool.
is this.
I want to also ask him some questions about Scarlett Johansson
Oh, okay.
in particular. Do you think he'd be cool with that?
Nope.
No.
Come on, man.
You gonna ask about those gremlins she's
Yeah,
got,
that's
or
what I'm
what?
gonna say. I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna say thumbs up, thumbs down.
He's going to hang up.
Maybe he won't. Maybe he'll be cool with it. Maybe he and I are like an equal level of horniness.
Do you think he actually found the frequency for Tokyo?
Is his
I
name
think he
Kenneth?
probably did. I think he did. I think he kept adjusting until he got it.
Do you think so?
I do. I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he
yeah.
did.
It's a tricky frequency to find.
No doubt.
You know, it takes some work and some skill.
And those, I mean, let's be honest. The bigger the knob, the harder the prob.
My God.
Christmas speech, by the way. Christmas speech in 28 minutes. So if you want to keep this tone going for the next 30 minutes,
sorry,
Paul,
that's what
your hands
Grandpa
up.
used to say.
Yeah, breaking news. Why is your hand up?
There's an NFL trade.
Wow.
Whoa! What?
Galima.
Can I please have your attention?
The Eagles are acquiring Dolphins pass rusher Jalen Phillips. Miami is getting a third-round pick.
Damn it.
So it's like the third trade the Eagles have made, but they
Is
are
this a
on
joke?
the move, making trades.
Why do people trade with the Eagles?
Is that guy any good?
He's pretty good, isn't he?
He's pretty good. He
Wasn't he a first-round pick?
if I remember right, he had a little bit of injury history coming out of college. So I think he has a little bit of a red flag with injuries, but I haven't followed him very closely since he's been a pro. But he's pretty good.
Hey, Sauce.
Yeah.
Name a country that has a red flag.
China?
You've changed.
He really is doing it today.
Man, you're
He's
locked
so
in.
smart.
Yeah.
Well, don't
Positivity.
you know Chinese?
Yeah, he does, he
Mandarin.
does.
Yes, he
Yeah.
calls it Mandarin, and
Ni hao.
he took it for 4 years.
Ni hao.
He's fluent.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello to you as well.
Back to you.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
That's a big trade.
Yeah,
Don't
that
trade
is.
with the Eagles. Don't
Yeah.
make them better. Buttholes.
Fire sale.
I
at
think
Miami.
Miami's going to have a fire sale.
Yeah.
Well, they should fire some of that sale to us.
The Vikings won 27-24 over the Lions. Here to file a report is Ben Lieber.
Oh, already?
Yeah, fire away.
Okay.
Should we break before we dive into it?
Do the short version, then we'll do it longer after this.
Oh, yeah.
Give me the short take, specifically on
Should
JJ.
just tickle them a little.
We went from hopeless on a Thursday night to hopeful on a Sunday afternoon, and we think that we found our quarterback. Gosh,
Goosebumps.
Jeez.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow. Do you want me to go longer than that? I mean, that's kind of it. That's pretty much sums it up in a nutshell, right? And I mean, in a Gardner Webb nutshell.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah. The whole vibe was different.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That Chargers game sucked.
It was one of
we
the
had a watch
worst.
party in
Yeah.
Vegas for that.
Yeah, we should have picked this weekend because every team won.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, Corliss.
It wasn't my choice. I didn't do the schedule.
We had fun yesterday.
Man.
So much fun, Ben. Remember? We were having fun. Yeah, that's exactly what we were doing.
that kind of
That's
fun.
exactly what we're doing. Yeah.
Yep.
Dipping,
You're
dipping
still on
that tea
camera.
bag. Dipping that tea bag.
More of what really matters after this with Ben Lieber. This is the Power 2 Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
So watching a stall on 494 westbound of West Bush Lake Road. Sits on the right shoulder. Also, you've got 69th Avenue North closed from Zane to Unity Avenues for construction until tomorrow, with Stinson Boulevard southbound closed from Northeast 23rd to Northeast 19th Avenues until Friday. I'm Jeremy Scott, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Groundworks, formerly known as Innovative Basement Authority. Are your windows sticking? Is your drywall cracking? Contact Groundworks, the foundation repair experts, previously known as Innovative Basement Authority. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at groundworks.com.
Hey, it's hockey for builders and remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. Yeah, the cold weather, right? It's chilly out there, huh? Are you getting sick of walking by your windows and seeing like the dew or the steam or the icy buildup on the inside of those windows? I know it. I get it. I've seen it. And I've also fixed it with builders and remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. Listen, Elements Triple Pane Windows will take care of all that. They'll make sure that the heat stays inside, right where you want it to. These are perfect windows, custom measured, built to ensure your home stays cozy in the winter, cool in the summer too, obviously. Save you big on energy bills. And right now you can save, speaking of saving, up to $500 per window when you upgrade to Elements Triple Pane Windows. They keep on proving it. Builders and remodelers, you get a better window with a better warranty at a better price. Let them show you how. Visit buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Hey, it's Corey Cove again with Wolf River Electric. If you've been thinking about finally making the change to solar like I did, now is the time to stop thinking and start acting. The new big tax bill just passed, and homeowners who don't have their solar systems installed by the end of this year will lose the 30% federal tax credit. This means your solar system will cost you thousands of dollars more if you wait. And here's the kicker, this same bill is going to drive energy rates at paces we have not seen before. But the good news is solar from Wolf River Electric can protect you from those rising costs. So go to wolfriverelectric.com and request your free quote today.
In Minnesota, the best tuna noodle casserole is the one made with Miracle Whip. Everyone from Duluth to Moorhead knows that tangy zip. So here's to you for keeping it bold, keeping it zippy, and keeping Miracle Whip in all your favorite recipes. Buy now and get your tang on, Minnesota.
Oh, that's right. I'm here to talk to you about Daisy Brand French Onion Dip. Why? Because it's football season, it's fall. It's the perfect time for Daisy Brand. The French Onion Dip. Now listen, I don't know what you want to dip in there. I'm guessing just old, delicious, salty chips. But what if you wanted to dip some carrots in there? Cool. It's not against the rules. And I'll tell you what, you're going to love that veggie even more because it's going to taste like Daisy Brand French Onion Dip. They got ranch as well. You know about Daisy Brand. They got the good stuff, the sour cream. But trust me, try that Daisy Brand French Onion Dip. You won't regret it. In fact, you will love it.
Hi, I'm Emily, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, where a small box with a burgundy bow will help you win the holidays. As an in-house designer, I love creating meaningful, fine jewelry gifts. Choose a necklace with a gorgeous infinity charm to symbolize your everlasting love. Or go for a personalized piece with an engraving, their zodiac sign, favorite color gemstone, or their initial accented with pave diamonds. Because a friend wants you to be a holiday hero. Stop by or shop now at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here from my amazing friends at Window Nation and WindowNation.com. Take advantage of Window Nation's end of the year sale, which is through the end of November. 50% off all window styles, and you could get up to zero. You could get 0% interest for 5 years. Zero. Replace your old ugly windows. Maybe you're hosting in a few weeks for Thanksgiving. Maybe you're hosting for whatever other holiday. And maybe you have embarrassing windows. Maybe they're ugly. Maybe your energy bills are way up because they're cracked and old. Replace those builder-grade windows with the high-quality windows, custom-built windows from my friends at Window Nation. They will install them in 1 day or less. They have 96% customer satisfaction rating and over 45,000 five-star reviews. 45,000. Window Nation has installed over 3 million windows across the country. Go to windownation.com. They have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Get the best windows of all time from my friends at Window Nation and windownation.com.
Chilly nights? Stay warm with Hoffman's $59 furnace tune-up. Comfort starts here.
This report is sponsored by Blaze Credit Union.
J.J. McCarthy, in his return from an ankle injury, tossed 2 touchdowns, ran for another. As the Vikings stun the Lions in Detroit. Panthers upset the Packers on a last-second 49-yard field goal, while the Bears avoid a major collapse, beat the Bengals. Timberwolves face a winless Nets tonight at the Barclays Center. College basketball season tips off tonight. Minnesota hosts Gardner-Webb. I'm Ronza Moss.
Looking for a local company that is thoughtfully compassionate when it comes to helping with your finances? Trust Blaze Credit Union for all your financial needs. Head to blazecu.com to learn more. Insured by NCUA.
We broadcast from the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
The feast heads north, right by Sauce's Cabin, as they go to Buffalo Wild Wings in Elk River this Friday. Join Paul Allen, Eric Nordquist, and Alec Lewis as they get you set for Sunday's showdown with the Ravens with nonstop football talk. Great food and drinks and your shot at prizes all morning long. Doors open at 8 a.m. Get all the details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
That's a good one. You like that one. That's a good one. Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Ben Lieber, Cast of Thousands, breaking down that big Viking win. Here's KOC on JJ Mack.
We saw, a lot of the things that he's capable of doing, and we saw some things that as his, he continues his ascension and his growth, he will only get better and better. But there's 2-0 on the road in the NFC North with him making some critical plays for us to win the game, and we'll all keep improving. Starts with me. We got to go right back to work and host a really good team next week at US Bank Stadium.
That's what really matters. Right?
That's what really matters. It does matter, doesn't it?
Yep, Ravens next, Ben. Ravens.
Yeah,
and Lamar Jackson.
There's so much to love about yesterday's game, and let's just actually start with what KOC said, and then pair that up with what McCarthy said after the game as well. And I know that there's probably a little bit of parroting just from like the conversations and the post-game speech and all this other stuff, but like the ability of this team and the communication of this team to like celebrate this win, but then you heard it from both KOC and McCarthy, like they're like, we got to turn the page. Like we got to enjoy this win, but we got to get refocused and do the same thing next week. And I thought that, especially from McCarthy, it was good to hear him say that. I mean, it's very easy to fall into the trap of, hey, look, I'm getting praised again. I feel really good about myself. I'm feeling myself after getting the big welcome back into the locker room and all this stuff, right? But yet, at the end of the day, at the end of all these interviews, it's like, hey, we still have a job to do, and that's to refocus and not get too high and correct the mistakes and all that stuff, like that little bit of like desperation in their voice. And I saw it yesterday in the game. I thought it was very interesting, especially how the whole game played out. Obviously, there's good plays and bad plays, and they're going to celebrate the good plays and all that stuff. But like throughout the whole game, the sideline was very just determined and focused. They would even the Levi Drake block. Of course, they're like patting him on the head, and it was super hype. But like after that, it was still like, move on. We got to move on. They were like very steely and very determined and very like. So I thought that was really, really good to see, especially after what we saw. A lot less of that, more head dragging on that Thursday night game. A lot more confusion, more on the sideline. Just like there was like an aloofness on the sideline. In this game, obviously things are going better, but they weren't ever like thinking that, oh, we got this game in the bag. Like every single series, they went out there as if they had to prove something.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
See, Sauce, it's the culture, like PJ.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did not have to sprint down at the start of the fourth quarter.
No. Not.
But they would have.
Yeah.
What really matters, though, is this.
Well, I have more Viking questions. I mean,
We can go back.
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay. In 452, when Attila the Hun was threatening Rome, the Pope Leo I, went out and met with him personally. Now, the specifics of the meeting have never been known. But whatever the Pope said, Attila turned around and left. Never invaded the city.
Manners go a long way.
They do.
That might have helped.
Maybe he did say, hey,
please
would you
don't
think
kill
about
us
maybe
all.
Don't kill us.
Think about maybe
Fine.
don't. Maybe.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Do you think Attila kissed the hand?
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
I don't think he bent the knee either.
I'm pretty sure he didn't know.
No.
Attila's pretty fascinating individual.
Isn't it amazing how what history does to our perception?
Go on.
Well, look at Genghis Khan, however you want to pronounce it. I mean, he pillaged and conquered and raped and murdered all along the way from Mongolia all the way across Asia and however, right? Didn't they say something like what's the stat about our DNA or something with
Most of us are related to him.
Yeah, there's like 1% DNA in all of us from Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
And we look at him with such reverence.
Yeah.
But like if there's a figure today that I don't know, said something wrong, cheated on his wife, something that doesn't fit with the social narrative, it's like burn him to the ground. He sucks. Like he didn't try to conquer anything. He wasn't trying to take over anything.
Right.
But we look back at some of these guys like Attila the Hun and Alexander the Great. Do you think Alexander the Great was really just a great guy?
It's in his name.
It's in his name. I get it.
He was great.
He's great for the empire.
I think there's a difference.
He was great for the empire.
I think there's a difference between reverence and fascination.
I don't know.
There's for me anyway. I don't know. I'm fascinated. I think it's
Would you let your kids do a research paper on, I don't know, Alexander the Great or?
Well, Alex is 31.
Is it a hit piece or a puff piece?
He works at
Well,
Amazon.
I mean, it's a research paper. It's just a school paper.
A research paper on anything, right?
I think those that don't know history are doomed to repeat it.
Sure.
I think that you guys understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you.
I mean,
I'm not a racist. Okay, Macho.
Yeah,
Relax.
I didn't
bro.
think you were.
I don't know where
Randy,
you come into this.
No one was talking to you.
I
Macho
guarantee you
Man.
he didn't do
Sauce,
any research papers.
Yes, sir.
Let's go back about almost a calendar year, and you're on the brink of heaven, Leo, and
it's a Lance,
and you
It's
have
Lionel.
you lose a bet on the power trip,
Laquan, isn't it?
and you go home to Kel,
It's Kelly.
yeah, and you say, I lost a bet on the show. We have to name our baby either Attila or
I
Genghis.
don't sound like Cookie Monster.
You kind of do.
Which one? You
I
got to
thought
pick
that
one of
was
the
you
two.
talking.
Attila or Genghis.
That's a question a lot of people have thought about.
I don't think anyone has ever thought about that.
It's a tale as old as
Attila Lambert.
Now let's be honest
Genghis
here.
Lambert.
Please.
Up until right now was the first time I'd ever heard Attila the Hun.
How is that possible?
I don't know. I didn't.
I'm
pay
not saying
attention.
you know anything about him, but you've heard the
heard of
name.
him.
I mean, maybe I'm not
How's
trying.
it
I'm not trying
possible?
to be funny. It's the new me. I'm not trying to be funny.
So you hadn't heard of
So
Attila
the
the
old
Hun.
you was trying?
You hadn't heard of Attila the Hun, but you've definitely heard of Pizza the Hut.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Dodd calls me Pizza.
Oh,
the Hut
that's
all
where
the
that
time.
comes from. Okay.
Oh,
Well, not a, well,
no,
kind of.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is that where Jabba
probably
comes from?
Attila.
Attila?
Yeah,
What would his nickname be?
Ageless.
yeah, Achilles.
Legendary hero
Achilles.
Achilles.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like, I'm sure there are people named Attila.
I don't know if there are.
Haven't heard of one.
No, it'd be cool.
I've heard
though.
of Matilda.
It's
Attila's
not
not a
Lionel,
bad
by the
name.
way.
Well, let me check LinkedIn.
Attila Johnson.
It's not too bad for
Yeah.
Lionel.
LinkedIn
It's,
always has
Louis.
the Attilas.
Not for long. It's not.
What was I going to say?
I don't know.
But Matilda is Anthony Edwards' favorite movie.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of Attilas.
Yeah, see, thanks, Zach.
There's Attila Halsby,
Yep, I remember him.
Attila Dogan.
Are these
I'll stay
females
away
or
from that
males?
Looks like males.
Oh,
Oh, there's
that's a
one
male.
from Minneapolis.
Let's hear
Yeah.
it.
Do you want to say his full name?
Let's hear it.
Attila Halsby.
That makes sense.
Wow, he's got a cool job.
That's a cool name too.
Look at that one.
Yeah, wow. Oh man, he probably was listening to us.
You think? What if he's listening right now? Wouldn't
No,
you be
like
freaked
not
out?
on the radio.
Creasel texted me and said he had a friend growing up named Attila.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
That checks out.
I bet it was a lady. I bet she was real hun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Hawks in.
You know what I mean?
10
know what I mean?
minutes.
The Gophers won in overtime 23-20 against Michigan State. Minnesota led 10-0 at halftime, and then Michigan State scored 17 straight. Sauce, you were there.
Yeah, that would have been a really bad loss.
Don't look at it like that.
No, it would have. That Michigan State team had lost 5 straight. I think they'd given up like 38 points on average. But the row the boat mentality got the Gophers the victory, and now they get the week off, and then they have to go on the road to Oregon and play the Mighty Ducks of Oregon on a Friday night, I think at 8 o'clock. That will be a tough go, but they'll be prepared.
Nice job.
You're welcome, Steve.
Number 6, Oregon.
Yeah, who plays Iowa, I think, on Saturday in Iowa, and they're only 6.5-point favorites.
Ooh.
Really?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'd take.
I know.
Hey, speaking of betting, let's mention it. Sauce, you finally lost a bet.
I did,
The
yeah.
Hawk won $100 in the Lions-Vikings game, and the streak is officially over. I think
Yeah,
it was
man.
16 straight?
Yes, sir.
16 straight bets on the Power Trip Morning Show. You were printing money for months on end, but our national nightmare is finally over. Chris took 100 from
Yep.
you, and the streak is over.
Yeah, it has begun, by the way. You know that, right? So don't go to a casino.
Well, I'm going to win 200 from Tommy next Friday night.
You counting chickens over?
All rare.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Count chickens?
No, I count the money.
How would you start?
1.
Correct. God, you're on it today.
God, you've taken some kind
Man.
of brain pill or something.
I can't get one by you anymore.
Are you
You're a
taking
new
creatine?
you.
It's like the Limitless movie.
It's the new me.
How many grams of creatine are you taking?
0.
You can tell.
Oh. Come on.
How many cups of coffee do you have every morning?
Probably 3.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Like
You don't
3
get the
full
shakes?
cups like that?
I mean, they're to about here.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't
No.
get the shakes?
No.
The jitters?
No, I mean, I haven't
Or
had
the
a-
malts.
I haven't had a glass of
You
water
guys-
in probably a month, but
I'm glad you mentioned this,
month?
Corey.
no.
You guys ever been standing behind somebody in line at Starbucks? Let's say you're waiting to get on a bus and the bus is going to leave without you, right? And there's about 30 people behind you and one man in front of you who seems to have never been at Starbucks before. And don't you want to kill him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you think that everybody behind you would like turn their head and not tell the peace officer who comes to arrest you what you did?
Yes.
Is this still a hypothetical?
Because he's wearing running shoes and you know he ain't never run a day in his life. Right? And he ain't got no socks on, so those things smell like hell.
Yeah.
Right? And you know he ain't washed his nethers. And you've formed a lot of judgments just because he doesn't know how to order coffee at Starbucks. Sir, move your ass. I'm in a hurry. Please.
Okay. Can I just jump on this with you?
Go right ahead, please.
One of my recent pet peeves, adult pet peeves, is your exact scenario. And I wish to God that the people, the cashiers, would be more like the soup Nazi.
Yeah.
If you're standing in line for more than 5 minutes waiting, and then you get to the front of the line and you still do the, what do I want?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You stood there for 5 minutes.
Yeah. What were you thinking about that whole time?
You have 5 people in front of you.
What were
it's
you
not.
doing?
It's not like a phone screen that you can be right in front of it for you to see the menu.
Right.
I would argue, so look, coffee can be a little overwhelming or confusing if you're not a coffee aficionado, if you've not gone to Starbucks a lot. What drives me nuts is going to like a place like McDonald's, and I'll have like my wife, my mother-in-law, my girls in the car, and there's 3 cars in front of us, and then we'll get to the intercom. And 1 or 2 or all of them will be like, what do I want? It's McDonald's.
Yeah.
The menu hasn't changed since 1972.
Yeah.
What were you doing when the last 3 cars were ordering?
Yeah, that's exactly what Ben's saying. That's exactly right.
100%.
Yeah.
But that's why I like now, I would much rather say, you guys tell me what you want, I'll go get it.
Or drive by yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I mean.
It's on the app.
The app is the way to go, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
Or just live alone. Yeah. I mean, let's just be honest.
We're all going to get there, brother.
To Hawk's point, there should be a coffee line. If you just want regular coffee,
I agree.
with
If
cream
you
or
want just a
sugar,
drip coffee
or black, or that, there should be one line.
We don't have
for
to
that.
bring race.
No, black coffee. There should just be one line, and then they turn around.
How would it be?
Okay, but back to Ben's soup Nazi example. As long as you know what you want, your order shouldn't slow up the line. This isn't like Chris's Dairy Queen take.
No, I'm so efficient, though.
But if you know exactly what you want, I don't care if you're getting a black coffee or a foofy little whatever drink, like one of those dragons.
Everybody's taking shots.
My goodness.
Either way, you're going to have to wait in line. Doesn't matter.
What is this?
Just be
podcast?
No soup for you. You're next.
But you bring up that Dairy Queen take with Hawk, and now I realize, by the way, if you are out there in line for something and you turn around and you see Hawk there, chances are he hates your guts.
Oh, my God.
And he's right about that. He's right. Go in and order the food. He's the hot food. He's right about that.
Although if you look in your rearview mirror at Dairy Queen and you see Chris Hockey,
he's probably hammering himself.
What I would do is get to the window and
to the wall
and slip the guy like $10 and go, just hand me giant bags, empty bags of food for like the next 3 minutes. Just hand empty bags out the window to make it look like I'm catering my wedding or something. Just keep them coming and I'll give you $10.
Make sure you have a good insurance.
Do you know they'll never be able to sell my car because all the brain splatter all over the top?
He's burning the place to the ground.
My head will explode. It will. It will explode.
In the Dairy Queen drive-thru.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're going to bury him in the car.
We don't know what happened to the young man.
Yeah. His head exploded.
We've heard of artificial, what is it? Combustion where you just catch it on fire.
Spontaneous.
This is spontaneous brain explosion. That was it. All right, Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. It's after this, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, it is November 3rd.
Yeah.
It's the holiday season. Chris's annual Christmas speech is after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the
Fan. From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
New stall blocks right lane 694 westbound at University Avenue. Other than that, 94 eastbound heavy Brockton to Maple Grove Parkway. Westbound yourself from 52 into 35E with 52 northbound delays from Plato Boulevard into 94. I'm Jeremy Scott, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Macy's Backstage. Macy's Backstage is a whole department inside your Macy's store where you'll find everything you need for the holidays, all for under $35. With new arrivals every day, you never know what amazing deals you'll find. Don't wait. Find a location at macy'sbackstage.com.
Ben Lieber on the Power Trip is sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Ovo LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the pros, because the Wild are back, the Wolves are back, and they are the official LASIK provider of both. And they want to start off this new season by celebrating with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. It is the newest LASIK technology for sharper, more personalized results, often even better than 20/20. And of course, to see your best, see the best. That would be the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Two guys you can definitely trust your eyes with. You take the technology, the experience, the facility, and you add in 24-month interest-free financing and a best price guarantee. And yeah, LASIK could cost less than your daily coffee habit. So it's a no-brainer. Ovo LASIK and Lens can change your life. Make this the year that you finally ditch those glasses, you finally get rid of contacts, and you move on. So book your free consultation now. Take advantage of $500 off at ovoi.com. That's OVOEYE.com.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
If you want to get back on the road after a DWI, call Smart Start MN, the state's top ignition interlock specialist, whose experts are available 24/7 to guide you through the process and get you back on the road. Visit smartstartmn.com for more information. That's smartstartmn.com.
Target's early Black Friday deals are almost here, and they're bigger than ever. Take 40% off select gifts and holiday decor for 3 days only, starting this Thursday. Score can't-miss deals on new fits for the whole fam, festive lights and decorations to brighten your home, and even top toys like select Lego sets for endless holiday fun. Shop in-store or online, but don't miss out. These deals are going fast. 40% off gifts and holiday decor starts Thursday, only at Target. Restrictions apply.
Pressure washers, steam cleaners, and wash bays, let me introduce you to American Pressure. Locally owned and operated world experts on anything pressure washer since 1975. Reach out at AmericanPressure.com.
Protect your home with a new roof. Go to buildersandremodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by Batteries Plus. Dead car battery? The experts at Batteries Plus will have you in and out fast. Replacements usually take about 20 minutes. No appointment needed. Want to extend the life of your car battery too? Ask about their premier installation. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Fan forecast. Sunny skies today, high of 57. The speech is next.
We're talking daily, and so can you. Send us your thoughts on the KFAN Talkback. Just hit that microphone icon on the iHeartRadio app while listening to KFAN.
KFAN.com/watch. Good morning, everybody. It is a Vikings victory Monday on your Minnesota Vikings morning show. The Vikings win. The Vikings win. Just an incredibly fun game. We have hope. We have a quarterback.
Again, everything in, Hawk and I, I always forget like what makes the year and what doesn't make the year, but like we were so impressed sometimes just the right decision making that he had at the right moments. Yeah. Whether it's to throw the ball out of bounds, whether it's to break the pocket, whether it was to not cross the line of scrimmage and try to throw the ball down the field, like it just seemed like he was so much more in control of every single moment and understanding and being present of every single game moment. I thought that showed a level of maturity that maybe we didn't see in games 1 and 2. And there's, games 1 and 2, understandably, there was. It seems like now when you look back at it, a little bit of hyperactivity. Like his brain and his body was just moving too fast, and it's completely understandable to be in that environment, to let your adrenaline take over. And it's like yesterday, he just played with a calm but urgent demeanor, and it was just a way different feel.
So you're saying the 2.5-hour pregame meditation works?
Well, I mean,
Zen
been doing
mode,
that for
man.
a long time.
Yeah.
So
Calm,
yeah.
Zen.
And think
Right,
about
Paul, you get it. You meditate.
I should. I should.
I try and I
It's
can't.
the new you.
It's the new me.
The thing you got to say, I don't know.
Do that the whole time Ben is finishing up his points on the Vikes. Keep going. Meditate.
I don't think I can hold my arms up now.
Dear God.
That's true.
And
You mentioned like
calm down, meditate.
And everybody's mentioned it. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't at all. But think about if the interception that he threw was on target. Think about early in the game when he had Justin Jefferson over the middle. If that was on target and Justin didn't have to go down to the ground and then try to pop up and just pick up extra yards,
or if he had led Addison even on that long completion, because Addison had to come back for the ball a little bit. If you lead that one, that's a touchdown.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many like little tiny minutia things of like, sure, the passes that he threw yesterday, if they're just a little bit more accurate, which they will be, and that's, again, it all comes down to just timing and footwork and him getting used to game speed. Dude, he would have had 250 yards passing yesterday, and it would have been even a much different feel, better feel than we have now.
I think he fell asleep.
Oh, I'm awake.
Okay.
I think the other thing, Ben, to your point quickly before we get to the Christmas speeches, KOC, he did against that the game that they played last year for the number 1 seed. KOC had a great game plan. Sam Darnold just couldn't execute it. He had a great game plan yesterday. JJ McCarthy could execute it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Thank you. We'll get more Vikings info, and Mr. Mussman just walked in. But as you guys might have noticed there, if you're watching KFAN.com/watch, Zacho was scrambling right now because we had technical difficulty, and the machines went down right as we were about to start the Christmas speech. But he's got it back up and going, and it's a little close to me right now, so I apologize. But it's on his phone. Are you guys ready for this?
Good morning, Muss.
Hi, Mussman.
Morning.
Are you ready for the Christmas
Morning,
speech?
I honestly, I was like going, I got to get in. I got to get in. I got to hear this.
All right, good. Thank you. You're not Grinchy over there?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, good.
No, I
he's
love
right
the
there.
holidays.
Okay, good.
Are
I know you do.
kidding
I know
me?
you do. I just want to make sure you weren't Grinchy. You got to be feeling good.
You're going to make me cry, and I know it.
I'm going to do my best not to cry myself this time. Are you ready? Here we are. Christmas speech 2025. Here we are again. Halloween is behind us. Thanksgiving's just up ahead. And then, of course, the big one. The holiday of holidays. Christmas. Friends, I've seen it all. My son is 31. But I remember when he was 1, like little Louie. That was 10 minutes ago. My daughter, Abadaba, 23. But I remember when she was 11, like Lil Harper. All those stages, all those ages, all those moments. Well, they're just memories now. And I am grateful. I mean, really, truly grateful. If you're wondering, there's never been a single moment that I wished I hadn't spent money on that giant Christmas dinosaur that was in my front yard. Never been a single moment I regretted listening to Nat King Cole in early November. All those moments, some of the best memories of my life. And I cling to them now that my little bitty ones are adults. I began doing this speech in an effort to convince folks that it was good to put up your decorations early. That jingle bells over the store speakers in November was not an abomination. But over the years, the Christmas speech has come to represent more than that, at least for me. It's become a plea for magic and togetherness. And it's my aim this year to leave you, lovely listener, with a renewed sense of purpose. I know that's weird, but it's right. Purpose. What purpose? What challenge? What directive? Well, to give your children and all children what I hope you had. The chance to be a child. The opportunity to believe in magic. I've asked for that before, but this year it's even a little different. Things are exceptionally hard right now. For all of us. Uncertainty abounds. Division continues to multiply. Chances are high you woke up this morning facing challenges that might seem insurmountable. Those are adult things. I hate that you have to carry those. Even if we've never met, or if we have met and you found me challenging, I hate it for you. I really do. But those are adult things, and you are an adult. And I believe you can find your way because you've learned, sometimes the hard way, to navigate those tough situations. Perhaps you were taught. Perhaps you were shown. Or perhaps you were knocked down and you had to find your own way out. And let's think about that for a moment. And let me ask you, how do you want your children to learn? How do you want all of our children to learn? By being shown, by seeing kindness and love in action, by watching and sharing in acts of love, and then emulating, showing personal strength, showing empathy for others, but also for themselves. Because your children will fail, and they will fall, and they'll have to learn to pick themselves back up. And as hard as it is to believe, and I know this, you won't always be there to help. And that is where today comes in. That's where the Christmas speech comes in, right there. Because you won't always be there to help. Even if you want to be. This is the time of year when children, again, all children, not just the ones in your house, can release the pressing weight of their future. And be little. Be excited. Play pretend. Wonder about the unknown, but in a positive way. The unknown, like, what's under the tree? What's it like at the North Pole? Does Santa know that I did that mean thing to that butthole in my science class? And does he know I secretly feel horrible about it? Those unknowns. Not adult unknowns. Childhood, innocent, educating unknowns. Unknowns that lead to learning. The type of learning that teaches their minds and their hearts. So they can move forward, informed and prepared. Prepared to be the kind of people you hope they grow up to be. the kind of people who want to do good because they want to be good, because it makes them feel good. No one benefits from other people feeling badly, not really. Even the butthole in science class. We want our children to do the right thing for the right reasons, not just because Santa's watching, but because there's a human part of us that feels good watching others feel good. And here's the truth. And I've read the studies. I know this to be the truth. It's not hyperbole. We are the loneliest society in the history of humankind. We spend our time on our phones. On social media, we're disconnected, we're divided. Especially our children. And danger abounds, and they know it. It reaches out to them most of the time without us even knowing about it. So let's try to take that away from them this holiday season. How do we do that? We put up the tree tonight. Or if not tonight, as soon as possible. How will that help the current human plague of disconnection? Well, it's pretty easy. You can't drive to the tree farm and buy a tree on your phone. You can't put up that tree in your living room on your phone. You can't decorate your yard with a 20-foot tall motorcycle riding Santa on your phone. You and your family can put down those phones and you do those things together. Giving your children your full attention. In fact, you know what? Use that phone for what it's good for. Play Christmas music. Sing along. And talk to your kids, not about the hard things, about those holiday unknowns. What do you want for Christmas? What do you think your grandma wants for Christmas? What does your favorite teacher want for Christmas? What kid at school is going to get coal in their stocking if they don't change their ways? What do you think the temperature at the North Pole is? What do elves eat? What Christmas movie do you want to watch when we're done? Connect with them. Now let them connect with you. Because you know what that teaches them? It teaches them that they matter. That life in the real world outside of their phones matters. And they will remember. There'll be a time later in their life where they'll fall. And you won't be there to pick them up, even if you want to be. How would they find a way to do it themselves? Well, they may not remember specifically Christmas 2025. But they will remember that they matter because you taught them. You showed them. That's the lesson you can teach them simply by starting your Christmas season as early as possible. Because kids know Christmas is not for adults. It's for them. You're taking the time to do all this for them. Because they matter. And that is love. And love is a communicable disease. Show me a person who knows they're loved, and I'll show you a person who knows how to love in return. Yep, the world is divided. I don't deny that. Things aren't great. I don't deny that. But how do we go about fixing that? Maybe one little person at a time. Maybe one child who was shown that they matter can spread that feeling to everybody in their sphere, even the butthole in their science class. Maybe love can spread from one little smile to another. Now, I'm not saying you and your child can change the whole world by putting up your tree today or by singing a Christmas song at the top of your lungs. But then again, that's the thing about magic. Maybe you can. And I know this for sure. You might not be able to change the whole world tonight, but you can change the whole world for your child. And what matters more than that? So I ask you, begin your Christmas season today. Play the music by the tree, sing the songs, watch the movies, say Merry Christmas to a stranger. Do it all and do it together because it matters. They matter. And lovely listener, you matter. And those kiddos won't always be there to shake you awake with excitement on Christmas morning. Oof. Here's the crazy thing. Someday, their little ones are going to be shaking them awake. And God willing, you're going to have the joy of watching them teach their little ones what you taught them. And that will matter. So Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. You matter to me, and I'm glad you're here. I'm just crying too hard to see the buttons. Sorry. The Fan. Jefferson Lines is your #1 bus experience. My name is Chris Hockey, and I can vouch for that. With daily schedules to every corner of Minnesota and to thousands of destinations across the country, it's the most convenient way to travel. Jefferson's luxury motor coaches offer free passenger Wi-Fi and individual charging outlets so you can stay connected. Ride comfortably and confidently knowing you're traveling with Minnesota's best transportation company of 2024. Don't wait. Seats are going fast. Book online at jeffersonlines.com today. jeffersonlines.com.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
FM 100.3 KFAN and 2 men and a junk truck. Want to win $1,000. Your shot to win happens every weekday on The Fan. The Fan.
Got junk? Need it gone fast? Look no further than my friends at 2 Men and a Junk Truck. They're your local experts in junk removal. Whether it's old furniture, electronics, or clutter from the garage, they've got you covered. Head to 2menindajuncktruck.com today to schedule your junk removal service.
Nice one, right?
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Just open up the free iHeartRadio app and search North Pole Radio and make it a preset now.
Love you, Santa.
Ben Lieber on the Power Trip is sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House.
When your home needs a hero, call Hero Home Services. From furnace repairs to full system replacements, they deliver fast, reliable heating solutions all year long. Call Hero Home Services at 612-900-2021.
it's Chris Hockey here for Livia Weight Control Centers. Now, I've lost a significant amount of weight with Livia Weight Control Centers, and I am down to my lowest weight since, high school. I'm at 153 as we speak right now. And people have asked me, how have I done it? Well, with the help of Livia Weight Control Centers, their nutrition program, and GLP-1 medication. Now, I get a lot of questions about this, and here's the reason I'd encourage all of you out there to utilize Livia Medical for your GLP-1 medications. First of all, you're being guided through the process, which is so important. Second of all, nutrition is such an important part of losing the weight, even with the GLP-1 medications. You don't want to lose muscle mass because let's face it, if you lose the weight and you lose the muscles, you're definitely not going to be healthier. Also, the nausea issues you've heard about, the constipation issues you've heard about, Livia knows about those and they have the experts to help guide you through it. So please do what I've done. Consider Livia Weight Control Centers. New clients save $100 on nutrition and medical weight loss programs with the code 100READY. That's 100READY. Returning clients reactivate free and get $40 off products. Just call 855-GO-LIVIA or visit livia.com today.
Are you in the trades? Then you know every nail, every cut, every finish matters. You treat every task like it counts, and so does TrueWork. TrueWork makes high-performance workwear that moves with you, breathes easily, and dries fast. Engineered for Midwest conditions to perform through changing weather. Proven and refined on the job site. Get 15% off your first TrueWork order with code NEW15 at checkout. That's NEW15 at TRUEWERK.com. TrueWork. Workwear built like it matters. Because it does.
Everyone has an opinion, but no one shares theirs like Dan Barrero. You hear him on The Fan. Now watch Barrero on TV for his take on sports, politics, and current events. Enough Said airs Friday night at 9:30 on Fox Channel 9. Proudly presented by Bradshaw and Bryant.
Bank of America is the nation's leading business lender, and we're ready to help with your next goal here in the Twin Cities. That's why we have over 3,700 local business specialists across the country. Because with the right team, your business and community prosper. What would you like the power to do? Learn more at bankofamerica.com/local business. Bank of America, official bank of FIFA World Cup 2026. Bank of America Corporation, all rights reserved.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors at Arthur's Jewelers are doing the Dream Ring event this week, November 1st to the 8th. Guys, you get $500 towards her dream engagement ring, and trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds at Arthur's, the largest selection in Minnesota.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Hey, it's Corey Cove here. Ovo LASIK and Lens is kicking off the new season with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the official LASIK provider of the Minnesota Wild and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And they are the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. And with interest-free financing, LASIK can cost less than your daily coffee. LASIK is one of the best decisions I ever made. It'll feel like a new start, but to see your best, see the best. Ovo LASIK and Lens. Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Book now at ovoi.com.
Elm Creek Brewing and King of the Wing is now open starting at 11 a.m. every day. Elm Creek Brewing has 24 delicious tap beers and hard seltzers available every day. And pair that with 16 different wing flavors and the best smash burgers in town. It's a combo you can't lose with. Stop in today at Elm Creek Brewing in Chaplin for dinner and the best beer in town, or ask for it at your local liquor store.
Upgrade to industry best triple pane elements windows. Go to buildersandremodelers.com.
Vikings Ravens Sunday on The Fan.
Whew. Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Well, there it is. Hey, it's back. What happened? Wow. There you go.
All right, I have a question. I have a question about the Christmas speech.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
What the hell happened in science class? What did that butthole do?
Yeah, what did he do to you, man?
It was just my callback.
So was that a hypothetical situation,
yeah.
or was it something
Just
that actually
hypothetical.
happened to Alex or Abby, like,
Nope.
back in the day?
Nope, just a hypothetical.
I was like, man, he is stuck on this butthole from science class,
Yeah.
which is a weird
It
sentence.
was a callback.
Okay, got it.
I was
I
trying
didn't know if it was a specific shot or a hypothetical.
No, just
got
hypothetical.
it.
Hockey
Okay.
hit me right in the squares, and it started with butthole, and then you threw out three of them. Which
Yeah,
is
you had
outstanding.
Mouse at butthole.
You had me at butthole.
Yeah.
There's no question. And then, with both of my kids now out of the house.
Oof.
Oh, man.
And how old are they? 12 and 8?
Yes.
Wow, you kicked them out?
Start them early,
Yeah, it's about time.
Go figure it out. They're 23 and 21. And it's just, like you said, all I do is think about them all the time as far as, like, God, I hope they're doing okay. I hope they're not running into trouble, but you're just not there. And it's just so hard. God, you had me crying.
Yeah, you got to rely on it,
Yeah, good job, Hawk.
Thanks.
I know how much you put into that. That's good stuff, man.
3 buttholes. Good for you.
Yeah,
Well,
and you worked in 3 buttholes.
I did.
Yeah, sounds like a Tuesday for Zach.
Wow, congratulations, Zacho.
It's a butthole Christmas.
Man, a Vikings win turns this show around.
It really does. It really does.
Bless everyone. A butthole Christmas.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to hide my tears on the plane last night as I was reading through it for the 3rd time. So hopefully you didn't see me over there whining. But poor Jared had to sit beside me. I'm sure he was about to call the authorities a couple of times.
And my guess is he was pretty good in science class.
Oh, you better believe
Jared
it.
was.
Oh yeah.
You better believe he was.
He aced science class.
Oh, you know he did.
He must have understood at least electric current.
Yep, that's right.
Right? Maybe some frequency
Some
conversations.
ohms.
Sure.
Yeah, right?
Sure.
Sauce?
The periodic table.
Sure. Which it has elements such as
Lead,
sure.
because that's PB, peanut butter.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's true. You would remember that
Wow.
one.
Oxygen, O. Hydrogen, H.
Euless.
H. Thanks.
I don't
Billy.
think that's right.
You're nailing it.
Thank you.
Wow.
I don't know any more
Congratulations.
of them, but yeah.
Name 3 of them. He's on his way. You got it.
Yeah,
You got 3.
that's all I need.
I know. It's a new you.
Nice job.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Here are some NFL scores. Just give me your thoughts. The Bears 47, the Bengals 42. They scored 31 points in the 4th quarter. Your Bears are 5-3. The Bengals are 3-6.
The film Gravity was overrated. I didn't quite understand why everybody liked it so much.
I've never seen it.
It's good.
Everybody loved it.
Make
I was
one
in the
damn
minority.
tackle. Bengals.
Man,
Come
not good.
on.
I know.
Panthers 16, the Packers 13.
Biggest upset in the NFL this year, 13.5 points, and ESPN said biggest since 2023, 13.5 points. Biggest
Green Bay,
upset in a
too.
couple of
Oof.
years.
That had to
You can't
sting.
lose to that team.
And maybe the worst news of all, Tucker Kraft going down.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that sucks, man. I mean, what a good player that guy is, and how important he is for that offense. I mean, that's going to be a huge miss for him, for them.
And it was the worst in the post game because Tennessee actually texted me that call, and I was like, normally when I'm in a segment, I'm not going to look at my phone, but when it flashes and it's Tennessee, I'm like, oh. So I read the thing. I get about halfway through, I see Tenna and Abbott just flailing their arms in the other studio. I hear a huge thump down because they're so mad, and then that's when I realized when I was reading it cold that it was from the Carolina Panthers radio network. Oh, that was going to be the next segment open.
Oh.
I read the whole thing.
Way to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have this stat completely correct because it flashed up on ESPN and I only caught the last second of it. But essentially, they scored 13 points, the Packers, right?
Yeah.
They didn't punt. And ESPN said something like it was the fewest points scored in a game without punting since like the 70s.
How did that happen?
I think they went for it on 4th down about every time, too.
13 points, didn't punt once.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is
That's crazy. So the Packers are 5-2-1. The Panthers, look at the Panthers.
Right, 5-4, man.
5-4. And Bryce Young was 11-20 for 102 yards and 1 interception, but that was enough.
Rico Dwaddle, he's outstanding. Dowdle?
Here's the weird thing.
Hang on.
Dowdle.
Which one is it?
It's Dowdle.
What was the way you said it the first way? Because that was the best. Dwaddle.
But he carries the ball 130 times for 2 TDs.
Dwaddle.
And then he got the reason, though, that the game was closer than it should have been is he got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for doing the Rico Dwaddle. For doing the Key and Peele thing in the end zone after he scored.
Oh, my God.
So they moved the extra point back. Should have been 14-3, and they might have just won that way. Anyway.
So you don't give credit to Bryce Young. You think the main reason the Panthers won is
Rico Dowdle.
Wow.
Chargers 27, Titans 20, Maxo.
He's not back here, buddy.
No, I can't.
But I'd
see
sure
back
he'd
there.
say, yeah,
You're derailing now. Dwaddle screwed you up. Now
Patriots
it's over.
24, Falcons 23. The Patriots are 7-2. That Parker Romo guy that they had missed the extra point, or they would have tied. Yep. The 49ers continue to roll even with the most injured team on the planet. They're 6-3 after beating the Giants 34-24.
Somebody else got hurt yesterday too, right? Who got hurt yesterday?
First, is it Malik Williams, the guy they took
Mike
from
Hell
Georgia?
or something like that?
Yeah,
he's got a weird name.
I think he's out for the year. I think he tore his ACL.
Dang.
The Steelers.
Can we go back to the Patriots for a second? They did beat the Bills, right? So we can't shake that off. It's the Bills. But how do you feel, Ben, about the theory on the Patriots is that they still haven't beaten anybody? Because if you take the Bills game out, here's the rest of their wins.
Okay.
Miami, Carolina, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons.
It's true.
I mean,
although the definition of a fourth place schedule.
But they're winning against all of them.
But they're
You're
winning
doing what
against
you're
all,
supposed to do.
And what did we say before they played this last game about Atlanta's defense? Like even maybe it's just a protection thing for us because we got kind of hammered by them. We were surprised by their defense. A lot of people are like, this defense is way better than you think. So our loss to them doesn't look quite as bad. But if you take that like approach and then you apply that to like what New England did, it's like, well, that's a pretty quality win. So the others, I would say, yes, it's a pretty soft schedule. I think the Atlanta win's a pretty quality win, and obviously the Bills win is great.
Drake May, 17 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions.
He's good, man. Steelers 27, Colts 20. The Steelers are 5-3. The Colts are 7-2.
Wow.
Broncos 18, Texans 15.
By the way, I just saw Daniel Jones' stat line for the first time 2 seconds ago. 31 of 50. He threw it 50 times, 3 interceptions.
50!
Man. 342 for Daniel Jones, but 3 interceptions. Yikes.
Yeah, they had 6 turnovers, is that right? I think they played the Steelers, right?
Yeah.
They also lost, because they lost 3 fumbles as well. They had 4 but lost 3 plus the 3 picks, so 6.
Jacksonville 30, the Raiders 29.
That's 68-yard
Yeah, how about, and that, did you see he just tweeted that they sent they're drug testing him this morning?
No, they're not.
No,
yeah.
come on.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
68-yarder is the all-time record. The previous record was 66, held by Justin Tucker in 2021. But this exact same kicker, Cam Little, if you'll remember, hit a 70-yarder this preseason against Pittsburgh. Try this one on for size, Benjamin.
Yeah.
This season, we already have the NFL record for most 60-yard field goals in a season. Cam Little's, actually, I won't even tip in my hand. I shouldn't even say this part. How many was the previous record set in 2022 and in 2023?
Of 60-yarders in a season?
For the entire season, for the entire league. How many in a season?
3.
Well, they manipulate the balls now.
Oh, yeah.
I would say 10.
10. Sauce?
12.
12. Chris, Zach, got a guess? 60-yarders in a season before this year.
8.
You guys all danced around it. Nobody got it. 5 was the all-time record, but yesterday Cam Little made the 68-yarder. That was already the 7th this year to go from 60-plus, and we're, halfway through the year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, let me just give a quick clarification of what Muss is saying. It is ball manipulation.
It is.
It is. But maybe not in the way that people are thinking. So this year they're allowing the kickers to bring their K balls, which are the footballs they use during the week that are specifically tailored to what they like versus what the offense likes and the quarterback likes.
They get to rub and tug them the way they want. Yeah.
So before this year, they had to kick with whatever game ball that the offense was using. Now this year they're saying like, well, listen, if the quarterbacks get a chance to have a set of their footballs that they like, that they precondition, that they oil up and they rub down, and they have the whatever inflation that they want.
Speaking for my client, Zach, could you talk slower, please?
Yes, please.
If they get to use that, then why can't we kick with the footballs that we kick in practice with, which are different, which it's to their specifications. most likely all of them are more inflated, so there are harder footballs to kick, which means they fly a little bit further.
And they're more round because they press them down.
They press them down and they oil them a certain way and condition them a certain way. So yes, it's that is the major factor. That's the big difference why this year is different.
After all that, I know what I'm doing this afternoon.
I bet you. Yeah, I'm sure you're going to change your plans.
Yeah, you gonna go work for the Vikes and just rub down balls.
So to go full circle on the sports weekend again, Game 7 World Series, absolutely freaking unbelievable, right?
Awesome,
so much fun,
and
so nuts.
I mean, just nuts. And then of course my dad likes the scuttlebutt on the Twins, and I'm like, I don't know what the scuttlebutt is, but we talked baseball the other day, and we were saying the same thing that I think people have said from the beginning of baseball. It's like, I can't believe way back in the day when they were deciding the dimensions of a baseball diamond, that they somehow perfectly guessed like the maximum speed that a human can throw a baseball, and they perfectly measured out the mound to almost exactly the maximum speed a man can swing a baseball bat, and it somehow is like even, right, from that exact distance. And then like the exact distance to first times it out perfectly. Like it's like I don't know, like it's just they somehow got lucky way back in the day and just picked the right distances from the pitching mound and to first base. Blah 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 blah. Maximum speed you can throw it, maximum speed you can swing a bat. Are we almost at the point with NFL kickers where we just can't kick it much further than this? Like, because you said when we were watching the replay, that was going to be good from 70 to 72 maybe?
Yeah.
Is that about as far as the human leg can kick a football without changing dynamics of the actual football? What's the absolute max we can get to?
I feel like yes, but under the right conditions,
with wind behind you and
wind
things like
behind, I would say 74 to 5 is the max.
Really?
Is like
damn.
I would have said 70, but man, that's yeah.
Well, you could say 70, but Cam Little already hit a 70-yarder in preseason,
and it would have been good from a couple more.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
and he's getting drug tested.
I know.
How about that?
I know, which is so ridiculous. They say it's quote unquote random and whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
We know it's not.
Whatever.
We know it's not.
Man. All I know is that Heath Farwell taught him everything he knows.
That's right.
I know.
Yep.
I know. I talked to Heath after he hit the 70-yarder, and we talked about him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we knew he's got the leg." He did say nice things about our kicker too.
Oh,
he's
like, thrill.
Yeah, because he scouted all of them. He's like, he's a good dude. He's like, it was a tough choice to go down. He's like, I had 3 guys, and your guy was in that mix, and Cam was in that mix, but decided to go with Cam. It's worked out for both.
Yeah.
By the way, the Seahawks won 38-14.
Dude, Sam Darnold,
21 of 24 for 4 touchdowns.
And I think that he beat Tom Brady's record. I think he had the for a while he had the like the perfect going.
16 of 16, game.
Yeah. And I would bet if you go back and watch that Tom Brady game, the distance of the ball in the air is completely different.
Yeah.
Dude, Sam Darnold was throwing dimes down the field and had that perfect completion.
Incredible, man.
It was sick.
After yesterday's games, Josh Allen takes over your MVP front runner. He's the leader. Mahomes was the favorite before yesterday, but Mahomes didn't have a great game. He's second. Drake May is third for MVP voting.
Crazy Legs Drake?
Yep.
Yeah.
Matt Stafford fourth.
He balled out yesterday.
Crazy Legs Drake.
Baker Mayfield fifth. Sam Darnold sixth.
I think Sam should be higher.
Yeah, he's too low.
They're undefeated
Where's
on
JJ?
the road. He's with the Lord.
Crazy Legs Drake.
No, the different one.
The singer.
Yeah, she makes great music. Thanks.
We can talk about more Viking stuff when we come back in Vikings news and talk about, all those injuries for Detroit yesterday. We beat them, and they're hurting them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both guards. I haven't read anything this morning, but my goodness.
I think one guard did come back.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
And didn't they, at one point, it looked like they were going to run out of offensive linemen.
Well, that was when both guards were down there for a second. They only had Dan Skipper but he's not a guard. Dan Skipper is a tackle. You probably have to force him to play guard or kick one of the other. I don't know, put Panay as a guard and put Dan Skipper as the right tackle. I don't know. I mean, not our problem, but it would have been interesting to figure that out.
I also want to talk to you a little bit about what we did so differently on defense yesterday. What happened and why did we come alive?
Sure.
Okay, good.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Well, eastbound the crosstown started to wake up. You're heavy from the 169-212 interchange to Highway 100. You're also seeing delays on 494 eastbound from East Bush Lake to Highway 100. Also 169 southbound crawls from Highway 10 into Dayton Road. I'm Jeremy Scott, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
My name is Arnold Bogarty, and prior to me enrolling in Rasmussen to become a nurse, I spent 16 years in the military. I went to visit the campus. The facilities were amazing.
Rasmussen University. Are you ready to be your own hero? Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Mesh, Besher & Spence. The lawyer you choose makes a difference.
Is your home ready for the holidays? You know and I know we're all having people over in the next couple of months. You want your home to be as clean as possible. That's where Zero Res somebody spilling, general maintenance, Zero Res is the way to go for the holidays and for beyond. So get out in front of this and get clean now. Don't miss this deal. This month, 3 rooms of carpet clean starting at just $139, and you can take $50 off your air duct cleaning if you ask for the KFAN special when you call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com. Zero Res has a 4.9 rating on Google with over 21,000 reviews. That's a lot of people that have experienced the comfort of knowing their home is clean when they're having people over. So beat the rush and book today. Call 952-0RES or go online at ZeroResMinnesota.com and say you want the KFAN special. Spell it backward or forward, it spells the same. It's Zero Res.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Livia. You want to look and feel your best for these holidays coming up? Well, whether you choose medical weight loss using GLP-1s or prefer a proven nutrition-only approach, Livia has it all. Join Livia today and get your first month of GLP-1 medication for free. Or start with their new, more affordable, award-winning nutrition program. You get a personalized program built around you with real expert support in-center or virtual. Livia, trusted by thousands. Offer ends soon. Visit Livia.com or call 855-GO-LIVIA today.
Comcast Business can help turn your small business into a connected, secure, modern business. It's how restaurants become reliably up and running neighborhood favorites. How healthcare offices become the data protecting caregivers that we all depend on. And how wealth management firms become cyber securing guardians of your information. With reliable connectivity, enhanced cybersecurity, and Wi-Fi backup, your business can stay connected and get threat ready with Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Now through November 16th. New Comcast Business customers can get started with 150 megabit internet plus security for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Plus, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card on a qualifying gig package. Call today. Restrictions apply. Requires enrollment in paperless billing and autopay with bank account. Early termination fee applies. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra.
Hey, it's Corey Cove again with Wolf River Electric. If you've been thinking about finally making the change to solar like I did, now is the time to stop thinking and start acting. The new big tax bill just passed, and homeowners who don't have their solar systems installed by the end of this year will lose the 30% federal tax credit. This means your solar system will cost you thousands of dollars more if you wait. And here's the kicker, the same bill is going to drive energy rates at paces we have not seen before. But the good news is solar from Wolf River Electric can protect you from those rising costs. So go to wolfriverelectric.com and request your free quote today.
Your property is the unique ecosystem in which you and your family live. The experts at Rainbow Tree Care, Lawn Care, and Pest Experts are caring for your world, keeping Twin Cities homes and properties healthy, beautiful, and thriving. Visit RainbowTreeLawnPest.com to learn more.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey for Builders and Remodelers at BuildersandRemodelers.com, reminding you once again about those brand new doors, entry doors, sliding doors, reinforced frames, secure locking systems, greater safety for your family. And every installation, by the way, from Builders and Remodelers is backed by a lifetime workmanship warranty. So you're going to have even more peace of mind from BuildersandRemodelers.com. You know, every door is more than just an entryway. It's protection, its efficiency, and its style for your home. Check out buildersandremodelers.com for more information. Nobody does it better. And right now you can save up to $500 off each new door from buildersandremodelers.com.
Listen to Ben Lieber on the Power Trip, sponsored by Mystic Lake's all-new Hop House. Minnesota Wild Nashville Predators, Tuesday night at 7 on the audio home for Wild Hockey. FM 100.3 KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Hey, welcome back. It's your little Power Trip morning show. The speech is in the books, and the amount of relief I feel, I can't even tell you. I believe it'll be up, if it's not already up, it'll be up soon on the old podcast pages and all that jazz.
It's like every speech from middle school or high school. Do you remember when you would go sit back in your desk when you were done with your presentation?
Gosh. Yeah.
And all those weeks of worrying.
Yeah.
It didn't even matter if you did well or not. It was just the fact that you were back in your desk and some other schlub had to go do it next, and you're
That's
like,
right.
it's over.
Yep.
It's over. I don't even care if I get an F. It's just I don't ever have to do that again.
Yep, you were sitting there, you're like, who's next? And the teacher said,
Crazy Legs Drake.
Oh, here goes Crazy Legs.
Why would she say that?
I thought that was extremely inappropriate because he was born with that problem.
Why would she say that?
Teachers shouldn't use nicknames.
No, but it was the 90s. It was a different time. You could say things like that.
Why would she say that?
Man, speech class, dude. It's crazy that, again, everybody here technically is a public speaker on a daily basis.
Yep.
And how much I hated speech class because it was just terrifying. Didn't want to do it.
Yep.
Didn't want to do it.
Wow.
And now I don't remember the last time I was nervous talking at all.
Small room,
No, weird.
judgy eyes. Yeah, it was the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst, right, Sauce? Judgy eyes, small room?
That's you.
What?
Sauce, I got to believe, Sauce, how many times, and you can be honest, did you get up to do a speech with nothing prepared and just pulled it off because you're good at talking?
Every time.
That's what I figured. Like you did no prep at all, maybe a couple bullet points.
As I've told you, my senior year of high school, I didn't bring anything to school.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
I just showed up
No
because
backpack.
there was lunch, there were ladies, and there were people that needed to be entertained. And
I
that's
feel
why
sorry
showed
for
up.
you.
Hey, it got me here.
Not even one Thai
Nothing.
Conderoga?
Zero.
Number
what
2?
the hell is that?
Oh, man.
Oh, is that a pencil?
How do you last a week not bringing books or a backpack?
I'm charming. People like me. I don't know. I
Is
didn't
that how
do
you get
anything.
through tests?
I didn't
Just by
no,
being
I was
charming?
not there to do school. I was there to talk to the ladies, make people laugh.
Do school.
And
I know there's no way to say this without sounding mean.
No,
so I'm just
say
going
it.
to admit this sounds mean.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
Everything
You
should-
have no business with a diploma. Like, you shouldn't have one.
No,
Like-
but I got my diploma because I showed up for summer school.
We know the story.
And nobody.
And
I'm sorry, I'm repeating the story.
And nobody else was there. Like, so you showed up and the teacher was like, go
Yeah.
home, close enough.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you shouldn't have a diploma.
Those
you didn't
teachers-
try.
Those teachers just didn't want to go through that S again.
No way.
It was like,
No,
I just
no,
want to
move
be
him
there
through.
either.
No.
Move them through.
Yeah, because it wasn't only his pencils that were number 2.
Yeah, everything. I was just there to have fun.
Good. It worked.
Yeah, Corey.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power
Say what you
Trip,
want to say.
presented by
Thanks, John Mayer.
You know, because maybe that's it. I tried so hard, and my diploma is worth exactly the same as yours.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, who's the stupid one now?
Good question.
Yeah,
It ain't
Corey.
him.
Yeah.
It's still up in the air.
Rico Dwaddle.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean,
Yeah, man.
jeez. Why did I try so hard? It got me nowhere.
I
Same
should've-
place as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have been a giant failure.
Crazy
I should be
eater,
living
Corey.
on the streets.
Instead of just a giant.
Just a giant.
What a great word, though, that you just discovered. It has so many meanings. Dwaddle?
Dwaddle.
Like dwaddling about?
Wow.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems like you're just
That's what I
wandering
did in high
aimlessly.
school.
Yeah, he's just dwaddling into the
Yeah.
end zone,
Yeah.
just like his last name spells it exactly
And
like
how
that.
about this?
DW.
How about this? I don't know, nurse. I can't quit dwaddling.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I got
Hey,
the
kids, grab your
dwaddles.
dwaddle and go play by yourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do that, too.
Paul, what are you doing in the hallway? You're supposed to be taking a test. I'm just dwaddling to
Yeah.
the ladies.
Yeah.
Sir, we got multiple calls saying you won't stop dwaddling.
Chat with babes.
The dwaddler.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're right. My
Didn't
God,
bird.
it's perfect.
How many times did you leave for school and your mom or dad was like, Paulie, don't you need your backpack?
Oh, yeah. I didn't need that. I'm not there for learning.
Yeah.
Did you even know where your backpack or your trapper keeper
No,
was?
didn't care. Didn't need
He's
that.
there to chew
What did you
gum
keep
and
in your?
dwaddle.
Would you, yeah,
It's all out of gum.
what would you keep in your locker?
No idea. I don't even think I used it.
Oh,
Oh, God. You know how much I would have paid to watch you try to unlock a...
Oh, no, I was good at that.
A combination.
All the way back, all the way forward past the number, then to the number, then back.
Just dwaddle it to the left, dwaddle it to the right.
If there's nothing in your locker, you don't have to lock it.
Good point. What'd you put in there? More food?
Crazy. He put crazy legs Drake in there.
Food all the time. Yeah, okay.
Just weed and Little Debbie snacks.
And you stuffed Crazy Legs Drake in
Well,
there.
he was Drake before he got in the locker, and then he came out as Crazy Legs Drake.
Oh, saucy. God, you know they should make like locker-sized little refrigerators.
Ooh, I'm sure they do.
Do they? You think so? Like battery packed?
That's a good point. Did you have full AC in all of your lockers at Minnetonka?
No, but I needed AC walking around because I was huge.
You were dwaddling.
You were.
I was
full
huge.
dwaddle.
Huge and hideous.
Hold the dwaddle.
So you would just walk into class, you had homework due, and you didn't have it because you didn't bring it.
No.
You didn't do it, let alone bring it.
Hey, everybody.
No. My my senior year of high school, this is... How do I tell this story without sounding like an absolute...
Too late now.
I was on the homecoming court. I was told about it when I was in a freshman math class. They walk in and they're like, "Hey, Paul, you made it." And it's me and 30 freshmen. And I'm like...
It was like you and the Muppet Babies.
Yeah.
And it was Paul right this way. You're on the homecoming court.
Correct. I was in freshman algebra.
Yeah, that was...
That's not even how you say that word.
Oh, senior. Okay, I was as a sophomore.
And to pass the class, I remember your speech. You were like, "Well, I drew a blue duck because I've always wanted to see a blue duck."
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's an excellent blue duck.
Yep.
Good for you, Dwaddle.
Yeah, thanks.
Were those kids
Good for
just
you.
confused about which one of you adults was a teacher?
They knew it wasn't me.
Handing your assignments to you.
I didn't bring anything into the class.
See, again, if you're a senior and you're in a freshman math class, how do they give you a diploma?
Your classmates called you Mr. Lambert.
I don't know,
Quit teaching
Margo.
the kids how to dwaddle.
Did you have a full beard when you were a senior?
No.
How many times did Dateline NBC pull you aside?
Have a seat.
Yeah, you don't seem to have the homework. You just have snacks.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Is this to lure them?
No, I was just there. I don't know. I
Play
found
the
it more
hits.
entertaining. I wasn't there to learn. I didn't need to learn.
You did.
When am I going to need to learn the periodic table?
That's
we don't
not
use
what
that
that's
here.
called.
That's one example.
We don't use it here.
Never heard of Attila the Hun until this morning.
Nope.
What?
No.
That's what he said. He'd never
what he
heard of
said.
him.
You got to be kidding.
That's what he said.
You think I just started not listening?
Hey, Sauce.
Yes,
Night
sir.
at the museum? What the hell?
I haven't seen that movie.
I'm with you, by the way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? For real?
You never heard of Attila the Hun?
I can tell you almost nothing about Attila the Hun, but you still should have said, like, I've heard that name 1,000
for
times.
sure. Yeah.
Even if you don't
Never.
know anything that person did, that's fine.
I can't believe you haven't been called that.
Oh, no, I have.
I'm sorry, but honestly.
No, I have. I have. Yeah.
I think that's mean. I don't know what that means, but I think it's mean.
Attila the Dwaddler?
That was
Actually,
Vikings news.
surprisingly, when Zach was looking up Attila the Hun, the images of Attila the Hun, he's actually a pretty slender dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Big head, though.
Big head. Big head.
He wasn't there to learn. He was there to conquer.
They'll be saying that about Sauce in 1,000
Yeah,
years.
man. Like my senior year, it was the last practice before our first game, and the coach walks up to me and goes, "I got bad news, Paul." I go, "What is it?" He goes, "You're ineligible." I go, "Oh, boy." He goes, "Go talk to the whoever." I don't remember. So I went and talked to
They're
the guy.
called teachers.
No, it was like administration or whatever. He was also the head basketball coach. I walk in, I go, I'm ineligible to play on Friday. He looks at me and goes, "No, you're not." I go, "I failed your class." He goes, "No, you didn't." I did not. I got to play on Friday.
Oh, yeah, they needed you.
Which is so weird.
Somebody on the bench?
Because I was terrible. I wasn't good. But a couple other kids that were ineligible, they didn't get to play. I passed that class because he bumped up my grade on the computer. I don't know. I got lucky. I've been lucky in life.
How great would it have been if he says, "I will make you eligible for Friday's game if you can spell the word ineligible"?
If you can spell the word algebra.
I would have literally pushed in the chair and left.
You would have pushed in the chair?
Yeah, because it's the polite thing to do.
You didn't push in the chair.
Oh, damn it.
See, don't give him too much.
Wasn't listening to my own
Just
vision.
curtsied.
Oh my God.
Every member of the Minnetonka football team places their jersey on the chair or on the desk of the coach, basically saying, I'm not playing if you're not playing. For Dwaddle, coach. For Dwaddle.
Doing it for Dwaddle.
Doing it for Dwaddle. Well, you're something else, man.
You really are.
You did it.
That was Vikings news.
I'm
That was
glad to be
Vikings
here.
news.
I'm glad you guys took me in.
I do want to talk about that defense, though, when we get back.
Yeah, let's do that.
I want to talk about that. All the
Yeah,
different...
they did not dwaddle about
No,
yesterday.
they did not.
No, they did not.
And I have a theory about why it was so good yesterday. I have a
Okay,
theory.
let's hear
I
it.
have a theory. We'll tell you when we come back.
You know how hard it's going to be now for the rest of us to not call him Rico Dwaddle?
Yeah.
I'm almost like I can't even remember what his real
I don't
name
remember
is
how you
now.
really say it. I
Scoreboard
know.
Central.
Rico Dwaddle. What?
What?
I'm not here for reading and whatnot.
No.
More of the Power Chip after this on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
New problems on 35 East southbound where you're heavy from Little Canada Road to Maryland. That's all due to a crash blocking the right center lane. Other than that, it's pretty much heavy almost everywhere around the area. Eastbound the crosstown's crawling from Gleason all the way over to Highway 100. And you're also seeing 394 eastbound delays from General Mills Boulevard all the way into 94. I'm Jeremy Scott, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. The best deal of the season. Buy an AC, furnace is free. Equipment only, but what a steal. Stay warm this winter with Gens Ryan. Call or book online at gensryan.com today.
I love those guys.
Hey, it's Corey Cove, Power Trip Morning Show for Ovo LASIK and Lens, the official LASIK provider of the pros, because the Wild are back, the Wolves are back, and they are the official LASIK provider of both. And they want to start off this new season by celebrating with $500 off LASIK. Ovo LASIK and Lens is the first clinic in the country with Wave Light Plus. It is the newest LASIK technology for sharper, more personalized results, often even better than 20/20. And of course, to see your best, see the best. That would be the legends of LASIK, Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. Two guys you can definitely trust your eyes with. You take the technology, the experience, the facility, and you add in 24-month interest-free financing and a best price guarantee. And yeah, LASIK could cost less than your daily coffee habit. So it's a no-brainer. Ovo LASIK and Lens can change your life. Make this the year that you finally ditch those glasses, you finally get rid of contacts, and you move on. So book your free consultation now. Take advantage of $500 off at OVOEye.com. That's OVOEYE.com.
Got a leaky faucet or a toilet that's constantly running? Maybe you're constantly running out of hot water. You're in luck. Dean's does plumbing. At Dean's Home Services, we are outrageously professional, especially when it comes to plumbing repairs. Call the pros at Dean's today to receive $100 off any repair. Click over to calldeans.com for effortless scheduling. It's as smooth as your favorite radio station. At Dean's, we are outrageously professional.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. My neighbors at Arthur's Jewelers are doing the Dream Ring event this week, November 1st to the 8th. Guys, you get $500 towards her dream engagement ring, and trust me, every dream ring's attainable with lab-grown diamonds at Arthur's, the largest selection in Minnesota.
It's the Deer Opener Sale October 27th through November 23rd at Joe's Sporting Goods. Save on hunting clothing, footwear, and accessories, plus tree stands, scents, and more. The Deer Opener Sale at Joe's Sporting Goods, St. Paul.
It's all at Joe's, your outdoor experts.
That's right, Sauce. That's right. I'm sorry. Sauce and I were just talking about. Yeah, go ahead.
Yesterday we had your Daisy brand dip.
I know.
It's delicious.
Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that.
very
Thank you. Thank you. It's weird because Sauce just handed me his Christmas list. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have any more?
Is this your Christmas list?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, I understand, but all you wrote was I want Daisy brand French onion dip.
I think I spelled brand wrong.
You spelled every word on here wrong. You even spelled your name wrong. There's no Z in Daisy, and there's no 4 in Paul. Anyway, Daisy brand French onion dip is delicious. Paul loves it. We all love it. It's fall, it's football, it's Daisy brand French onion dip. If you stop by your grocery store today and grab some, you're going to say, man, you guys are right. And maybe buy me some because Paul ate all mine while I was gone this weekend. It's Daisy brand French onion dip. It's delicious. Dip whatever you want. It's fall, it's football, it's Daisy brand.
The pumpkin spice latte is back at Starbucks. Crafted with our signature espresso and real pumpkin sauce. then topped with whipped cream, cinnamon, and nutmeg. The PSL. Get it while it's hot or iced. Only at Starbucks.
Your property is the unique ecosystem in which you and your family live. The experts at Rainbow Tree Care, Lawn Care, and Pest Experts are caring for your world, keeping Twin Cities homes and properties healthy, beautiful, and thriving. Visit RainbowTreeLawnPest.com to learn more.
This report is sponsored by Batteries Plus. Dead car battery? The experts at Batteries Plus will have you in and out fast. Replacements usually take about 20 minutes. No appointment needed. Want to extend the life of your car battery too? Ask about their premier installation. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Bradshaw and Bryant, seeking justice for the injured. Online at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Fan forecast. Sunny skies today, high of 57.
Vikings Ravens Sunday on the Fan.
Join KFAN's Corey Cove this Friday at Willie McCoy's in Champlin for Coors Light Hockey Night. Drop by starting at 6 o'clock to catch Minnesota take on New York. Enjoy ice-cold Coors Light specials and play trivia for your chance to win great prizes, including sweet tickets to a game in January. Get the full details now at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Man, I tell you what, the more I go to Detroit, the more I love that city. And don't get me wrong, I know there is widespread poverty in some terrible areas and some bad things going on. But the parts we see are pretty excellent, man. I love that stadium, and that city is just full of fun.
Yeah, man, I'm with you. I was pleasantly surprised because this is the first time we've stayed downtown in a couple years, and it has changed so much. Even from when did we, like 5-6 years ago, we stopped staying downtown?
Yeah, we used to stay at that big
maybe
old
longer
hotel.
than that. Yeah,
the GM.
But that main drag there, I forget what street it's called, but it's like just like almost like a Michigan Avenue sort of a thing in Chicago. Is awesome. I mean, there's so many restaurants and bars and shops, and there's people down there.
Casinos.
It was lively. There's 2 casinos down there, like nice sized casinos down there. Other clubs, yes, absolutely.
Not that I know. Someone told me about that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
I told you about it, sure.
And you and I,
Crazy Legs Drake.
You and I both share the love of that stadium.
Do you believe?
I guess it's not. I mean, obviously it's not for everybody because it is like it's a darker feel when you're in there. But they highlight just the field itself.
Yeah.
And then the press box area with all the suites with all the chandeliers is just such a cool aesthetic with the warehouse feel.
Yeah.
It's very industrial looking, but they've kind of like zhuzhed it up there with the chandeliers. It's cool, man. I like it.
If you were outside there and somebody said, "Where's the stadium?" and you didn't know, you'd be like,
wouldn't.
"I don't know. Where is the stadium?"
If they took the lettering of Ford Field off the side, you would not even know that
It's
there's
a brick building.
Yeah, you would think that's where they're making the trucks.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
And somebody told me, I think it was Terry, our buddy Terry.
Yeah.
Told me that used to be a mall.
What?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That location
That
was?
building.
The building?
Yeah, something
Wait,
like
they
that.
didn't just build that from scratch?
Apparently, they took the existing building and added on to it, but that was a mall right there where we were at.
Oh, man, they would have had a whole bunch of stores that you love, like Wet Seal and Charlotte Russe and Lane Bryant and Claire's.
Deb. Yeah, he loves Deb. And Doddles.
Dwaddles.
Don't forget Spencer's.
I do love
Spencer's.
me some Spencer's.
Spencer's great.
Frederick's of Hollywood.
Yep.
Yep. That's great. That's great. I like that city. And you know what else I liked? I liked that I was sitting at a bar watching the World Series game.
Man.
It was freaking awesome. I was eating some scatty. Viewership numbers show that I wasn't the only one watching it. Game 7 of the World Series had baseball's largest audience in nearly a decade.
Wow.
Almost 26 million people tuned in to see the Dwaddles win their second straight championship on Saturday. That's according to preliminary Nielsen ratings. It's the most watched World Series game since Game 7 of the 2017 series, which drew 28 million fans. The entire series drew an average of just under 15 million viewers each game.
I got to think old school baseball fans love the fact that Yamamoto pitched 96 pitches in Game 6, and then one day later went 2 2/3.
Man.
No, forget the analytics. Just old school. Like, this guy still got it. He can still do it. His arm's not going to fall off.
No.
We need him. Let's go.
What a legend.
And he was the MVP.
I can't believe his arm didn't look like the quarterback from Washington yesterday.
Jaden Daniels.
I mean,
Icky. Why did you send that?
because I knew you'd look at it.
Yeah, it's icky for sure.
Can you imagine though? Let's just do the unthinkable. Just think for a second if the Twins were the Blue Jays, and we missed winning the World Series by what? An inch
An inch.
on
An
that
inch.
slide,
Yeah.
or if Will Smith's foot is 1 inch
From Men in
off the
Black?
plate. Sure. The collision in left center field, right? If you're the Twins, obviously that one kills you. Rojas is like the least likely guy on the team to put one over the fence. He puts one over the fence. Like everything went wrong for Toronto.
I know, but
it just feels like
so
that's
bad for them.
Same.
Yeah.
And I think, Sauce, you said it last week. Toronto has something like the 5th or 6th highest payroll.
They do.
But it does feel like the little engine that could. It does
100%.
feel like they shouldn't have been there, even though they're
especially against the
spending a ton of money.
Dodgers.
Yeah, they're loaded.
Talk about spending money.
For a long time, Toronto had no team. They hadn't won in 30 years, 32 years. Let's go. Felt like David versus Goliath, even though on paper and on payroll it really isn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, felt terrible for the team because all those fans are right there ready to explode, and they all went home losers.
Yeah.
Tough one.
Yeah, I've never paid attention. Is it the Rogers Center? What's the name of the field?
I think it's Rogers Center.
Rogers Center or something like that?
Yeah.
Used to be a mall.
Whoa. RD.
Whoa.
I'd never paid attention to that stadium. That place looks awesome. Like when they would pan around to the center field, that place looks sweet.
Well, they just did some major renovations, just gutted the entire lower level of it and made it into a freaking palace.
Did they really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. That looks like a cool place to watch a game.
Impossible, but if all of baseball was like that, it would still be one of the most popular sports on the planet. It's just unfortunately that's just not often enough that it's that electric. But man, that was good.
That was
There's
fun.
too many games.
Well, and because of these legendary performances from Shohei, who pitched 6 innings and had no hits and had 3 home runs, and then you have Yoshi, who's got 3 wins. Like in the span of 7 games, he won 3 of the games. I mean, it just builds the whole kind of lore around the whole thing. And like you said, shout out to the Blue Jays PR because it did feel like David versus Goliath, even though it's really not.
No.
Yeah. And the other cool thing about at least these two teams is you have your stars, like superstars on each team. But the thing about baseball, as we saw in Game 7, it's the unlikely heroes. You have no idea which one of these guys, if one of these guys are going to step up and just hit, a game-tying home run, and you're just like, what? How did that happen? Like, I never would have expected that guy to do it. That's the coolest thing because every single pitch, it doesn't matter if you're the number 3 hitter or you're the number 9 hitter. Like, everybody's on the edge of their seat because you don't know what's going to happen. They could all change the game with one swing.
It was fun.
It's cool.
It was fun.
Were these games on ESPN? Because I wouldn't have been able to watch them because I got YouTube TV.
No, they're on 9.
Yeah.
9.
I know. Even my show's been affected by that. We're an ABC affiliate. And I've had several people say, like, couldn't watch your show today. Wish we could watch the Halloween special, but YouTube and ABC and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sorry. It's not our fault.
Wow.
Fred Flintstone on Friday, huh?
Yeah.
Freddie Flintstone.
Like I said, you should run with the rug, man. You looked good.
Interesting.
Yeah, thanks.
You do look good, man.
I actually got kind of comfortable with it. I kind of didn't want to take it off at the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Zach, calm down.
I heard you also had a merkin.
Imagine, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, I got Kim Kardashian's new line of underwear.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Curtains and carpet. Here we go.
Curtains and carpet.
Yeah.
Hey, Mussman, do you
Yes.
remember? Do you remember yesterday during the segment with you and me and Saucy? Do you remember when you asked me to predict the score of the game?
I do, and I think, if I remember correctly, you absolutely nailed it.
27-24. That's what I said. You're exactly right. And J.J. McCarthy had a strong performance. They win 27-24 at Ford Field. The defense was fantastic, Ben. Here's my thought.
Yeah, I want to hear your theory.
Harrison Smith, whom you talked to in the locker room after the game, he looked 100% to me. And
Best game of the year.
Completely. And he and Van Ginkel both being back really, really changed things. And I'm wondering why that is. Even as much as our defensive line and some names we hadn't heard at all were huge parts of our game yesterday. Was it simply the fact that we had those veterans back making calls that weren't being made, or was there something else going on?
I think when you just have better players that are healthy, it does change. It just changes everything in the flow, the execution, how they trigger their disguises, how they trigger their bluffs. All of that matters. I mean, we talk about how much of a nuance there is to every position in this game, especially when the quarterback is trying to look for little tells, little things here and there. And if you know that I know, that they know, that he knows, that you play this mental game, snap in and snap out, and you're just a little bit more veteran, you're a little smarter, then the defense does function differently. And I'll throw Cashman in there too. I mean, having him back, be the anchor for the middle of that defense, being the green dot, allows Pace to be what he is. Do what you do best. And we heard that kind of throughout the whole week was, let's get back to the basics. Let's simplify some things. Let's get back to the basics. Let's really just try to put the guys in the best position to play as fast as they can. And, having all of those guys healthy, I think allows the individual 11 pieces to do all of that they're talking about. And, it sounds like they challenged certain guys. I mean, it sounds like they challenged Hargrave, really intentional about stepping up his game. And he had the best game of his Vikings career. Yeah. Jonathan Allen played. I think that he's actually played really well, especially against the run. It just doesn't show up all the time, but he made some splashier plays. And then you talk about Van Ginkel. The thing about him is his intelligence. Yes, he is slippery. He knows how to rush the passer. He knows how to dig out some of these run games on the edges. He knows how to set an edge. He knows how to play with his hands and be a force in the run game on the perimeter. But it is his intelligence. And that is a hard thing to replicate when you're a backup or you're a guy that doesn't have as much experience. Like, some guys are just smarter football players. Hands down. You just understand ball more than anybody else. And so you add all those into these pieces, and that's what you see yesterday.
Ben, I think the physicality that was, you're on the road, and you are coming off that Chargers game, which was abysmal.
Yeah.
But not just the defense and the defensive line especially, but also the offense. The offensive line, they were moving people. Mm-hmm. I mean, the absolute, we took it to the Lions. We have been watching a lot of the games, a lot of the series where we're getting bully balled. We were the bullies yesterday, and it was awesome.
Yeah. And we saw, and I heard a little bit of that when I was talking to Brian O'Neill just about that. And I think you read between the lines, and he's, these guys are really good about just kind of speaking about themselves. And he's like, this last Wednesday of game prep was the first Wednesday that he's gone full speed. Really in a long time, especially with this offensive lineup. The offensive, I know that we're missing Ryan Kelly still, but like,
the 20 different combinations that we've had so far this year.
To be able to be next to Fries and have some solidarity across the front, and then you start practice on a Wednesday, which is your most physical practice, and be able to go 100%, and then that carries into Thursday and Friday and Saturday with the same lineup. So you multiply what he went through times 5 with that offensive line, and then you get challenged, which it sounds like the whole team got challenged, with their mentality of being the more physical team. It just goes to show you, Sauce, to your point about what you're trying to say about PJ Fleck, mentality matters. Motivation and mentality matters. I know that these are $1 million athletes, but they're still human beings. And sometimes you need a kick in the ass, and you need to be specifically challenged. Not just like, our defense has to play more physical. But when you break it down in your individual meeting rooms and you say, hey, not just the defensive line, you specifically, if you get the finger point at you and you get personally challenged, dude, you telling me that you're not going to step up for this game and play your ass off and play the best game that you played, and then you do that across the line, you finger point across the line to all 11 guys, you're going to step up and you see a different type of person. And I hope that they continue this, because now they've just set a precedence for what they can be. The benchmark has been set. This is our new expectation. So if they fall below that expectation, guess what, fans? We have every right to be a little upset. You guys showed that you guys could do it at Ford Field with this lineup. If everything's equal, this is the physicality, this is the level of quickness and execution that we should have every single game.
Next 4 are tough, right? Hosting Baltimore, hosting the Bears. Bears are a different team than we saw a year ago. Then at Green Bay, and then at Seattle. Those are the next 4.
It's tough, man. It's tough, but again, you're not going to play all 4 of them at the same time. So you've got 6 days in between to get ready for each one of these, and I know it's a gauntlet, but again, they take the same mentality that they had yesterday after the game of like, let's enjoy this thing, but we're moving on. We got to refocus. If they can have that steely resolve going to this next game against the Ravens, there's no reason. Listen, the Ravens, to me, during a cursory overlook of just their defense already, the reason why I think JJ looked so good and he looked so decisive was because they played so much man coverage yesterday. I think JJ is going to be really, really good against man coverage because he knows that our guys are going to get open. And I think things get muddy when you start playing a team, go back to like Chicago, where you're dropping guys in coverage and all of a sudden you've got defensive tackles dropping in the zone and you're like, oh, shoot, like there's color in some of these windows. I'm not sure if I should throw that ball. If you display the fact that you're going to be a high man coverage team, which Baltimore Ravens are, I think that you have a similar recipe for success offensively already from the get-go. And that's without even just like watching their film or looking at their individual pieces. I think schematically we already, for our offense, match up really good against their defense.
Okay, if you watch the Lions, we knew that they were going to get rid of the ball quick. Their offense, right?
Yeah.
Quick, short game, that's what they do. They go for that yard after catch, yard after contact. And that was what was huge for the Vikings yesterday, in the fact that we were tackling. I mean, they were bringing them down. They were not getting a whole lot of yak. Of course, Laporta did. In that
as I say, after that first drive.
Right. But what the Vikings D has struggled with, and this is what kind of concerns me when we're taking on the Ravens, and I know that like Thursday you're going to have a better breakdown of everything here on the Power Trip, but with Lamar Jackson, he's another one of those quarterbacks that can extend the play, and then that plaster coverage, we've seen that hasn't really worked out that great. So if you can't get to him, it's going to be a tough one for us, even at home.
And so here's the theory. They have to go out and execute it. The theory then becomes we play a little bit more too high shell. We've actually been a pretty high cover 2 team. And if we take what we saw yesterday and you say, all right, you front four, we know that you can do this, right? We know that you can run your inside games, your twists, your stunts. You can just flat out speed rush, get on the edge of these offensive linemen, and be effective at getting after the quarterback. We know that. You just showed us that. We know that there were some blitzes mixed in. We get all that. But they showed more of a get-off and more penetration against this Lions offensive line that they have all season long. So the idea then will probably play more cover 2. You know, you do have to stop the run against this big old back. But you cannot play high risk, high reward against a guy like Lamar Jackson. If you miss on your blitz, he's going to kill you.
Oh, yeah.
So we have to be very strategic about how we bluff, how we disguise, when to bring pressure, when not to bring pressure, and just hope that, our front 4 guys, and if we bring a 5th guy in pressure, they get him down. And they have disciplined rush lanes because when he gets outside the pocket, as you're saying, there's a lot of green grass to either run or find some open receivers.
Right. Do you have any, just real quickly, any input on whether or not you think we get our center back, or do you think any idea?
Don't.
Yeah.
He did get put on IR correctly.
Yeah, he's eligible this week.
This is the first week, right.
I would hope, but you know what? I mean, in this situation, given his age and the number of concussions, dude, take as much time as you need.
Exactly.
And we'd love to have you back, but his health is number one. But if he's ready to go and he feels invigorated by what he saw yesterday too, I'd love to see him back.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a player.
All right, headlines after this. One final segment of the Power Trip Morning Show with Ben Lieber and Michael J. Mussman. The third after this on The Fan.
For more information about contests on the station, go to kfan.com/rules.
Is for you to listen and feel a little better about the future. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Here We Go Again with Cal Penn, and listen now.
You want to get back on the road after a DWI safely and responsibly? Start with a phone call to Smart Start MN, the state's top ignition interlock specialist, who can provide the expert guidance you need to get through the whole process, which can be pretty challenging and daunting. They know the ins and outs. They know all of it. And their devices, developed exclusively for Smart Start MN, can get you back on the road. That's a must for many people. I'd start with a phone call. They've got trained experts available 24/7, and let them guide you. Just go to smartstartmn.com. That's smartstartmn.com.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Get ready for beats, bites, and big plays. Mystic Lake's Hop House is now open. Turn up with electrifying live music, Savor all-star flavors that bring the heat. Sip elite drafts poured to perfection with wall-to-wall game day action and high-volume energy. The Twin Cities' newest sports bar and live music destination, Hop House. Now open at Mystic Lake Casino Hotel. Details at mysticlake.com.
Got a leaky faucet or a toilet that's constantly running? Maybe you're constantly running out of hot water. You're in luck. Dean's does plumbing. At Dean's Home Services, we are outrageously professional, especially when it comes to plumbing repairs. Call the pros at Dean's today to receive $100 off any repair. Click over to calldeans.com for effortless scheduling. It's as smooth as your favorite radio station. At Dean's, we are outrageously professional.
No other law firm knows more about personal injury law or your rights than Schwabel, Getz & Sieben. Their success has everything to do with the outstanding level of service provided to their clients every single day. As the personal injury powerhouse, Schwabel, Getz & Sieben's philosophy is not to simply meet the needs of their clients, but it's to exceed their expectations. Local, experienced, on your side. Visit Schwabel.com, that's Schwabel.com, or call 612-377-7777.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
It's the Dream Ring event happening now at Arthur's Jewelers. Get $500 towards her dream engagement ring and see the largest selection in Minnesota. Every dream ring is attainable with lab-grown diamonds. But hurry, the Dream Ring event ends this week at Arthur's Jewelers.
It's time to play
Wheel of Comfort!
And here's America's host with the most. Tell us what we're playing for, little brother. It's a Premier Furnace tune-up for $139. Pronto will inspect and recalibrate your furnace and guarantee no breakdowns all winter. Or we'll refund your money and fix it for free. Schedule your furnace tune-up at prontoheat.com.
This time of the year, the games are intense, the crowds are electric, and love, well, love is undefeated. If you're ready to put a ring on it, go see my friends at Continental Diamond. Nobody does engagement rings like they do. Incredible selection, hands down the best diamonds, and a team that's as friendly as your favorite tailgate. And if you're thinking, I want to get engaged tonight, they have a gorgeous selection of rings ready to go, no waiting. Continental Diamond, the jewelry store. Minnesota adores.
Countless colors and top brands of siding. BuildersandRemodelers.com has you covered.
All your favorite KFAN shows are also your favorite podcasts. Listen back on iHeartRadio and KFAN.com. Presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Join Meat Sauce this Sunday for a Vikings watch party unlike any other at the all-new Hop House at Mystic Lake Casino. Don't miss a minute of the action on the giant wall TV displays. Enjoy the best seats, food, and beverages, trivia, and prize giveaways all game long, hosted by Meat Sauce. The party kicks off at noon. All the details are available at KFAN.com. Make the keyword calendar.
How long are you going
Good
to
question,
talk?
by the way. Good question. Hey, Beyond.
Yes?
I know you've been there. I know it's your spot. I walked by that place, the Hop House.
Yeah.
It's huge.
It's awesome.
It's unbelievable. It's like nothing they've ever had there before.
No.
That place is pretty badass.
Yeah, it's great.
That's
There's
pretty
TVs
cool.
everywhere.
Yep.
Other like random places to sit, you know.
Yeah.
So they've got the stage in the second part of it. It's sweet, man.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So there you go. Right, Corey?
Yes, sir. Should we do headlines? Ready?
I think so. Yeah,
Boom.
sure.
Now it's time for
Headlines.
Brought to you by my friends at Wolf River Electric and WolfRiverElectric.com. Get solar panels put on. Go solar. That's right. Go solar. You know, again, Rosie used to be the #1 environmentalist on the Power Trip Morning Show and the Fan, but now I am. He
Now
doesn't
you
care
are.
about the environment. I do.
Yeah.
Wolf River Electric.
He's busy.
Yeah.
Chris, this is for you.
Thank you. Give it to me. Hiya.
24 years after discontinuing the brand, Coca-Cola is officially reintroducing Mr. Pibb.
Oh, I love Mr.
It's
Pibb.
been Pibb Extra, right? So it never kind of left, but they are bringing back Mr. Pibb.
Really?
Nah, dog.
I love Mr. Pibb.
Yeah.
It's
it's great.
Or you just a solid Dr. Pepper guy,
Yeah,
so you just can't.
Why do
Can't
anything other
venture
than
out.
Dr. Pepper?
Well,
You don't like RC Cola either?
No.
No,
just one of those
nobody
guys?
likes RC Cola.
Come on.
Nobody does. No, I'm sorry.
I mean, great brand, great logo.
Yeah.
Love the idea.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's adorable.
It's cute. It's really cute.
It's good thinking. No, Mr. Pibb's my jam. Always has been. I love it. I wonder. I don't know that the Pibb Extra tastes any different than Mr. Pibb did. Maybe it does. Maybe
Do
I've
you
forgotten.
put the peanuts in there?
Whoa.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What?
You know what? Only
And you
when in
drink it
private.
all
Because
the-
Dr. Pepper does that. That's the trick. You're supposed to put salted peanuts in there.
Well,
Nobody's
you
ever done
say
that.
Who do you spend
I
time
don't-
with?
You say
That
weird things.
that is literally just a neighborhood Owatonna
Yeah,
thing.
you say
No,
weird
no,
things.
it's not.
Peanuts.
Somebody.
Tim McGraw sang about it in a song.
Sounds
No,
like,
he didn't.
How does the song
I
go?
think you misunderstood him.
sounds like something your older brother would say. Yeah, put your peanut in there.
Southern snack tradition.
Yeah, right.
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Yes.
I'm from the southern.
Peanuts in your Dr. Pepper?
What?
How many?
Why?
I don't know. Whatever your pleasure is.
A handful.
Yeah.
A handful?
Yeah.
You take
okay.
a few sips of a glass bottle of cold Dr. Pepper, you dump a handful of salted peanuts into the bottle, shake the bottle gently to mix, and enjoy the combination of salty peanuts and the sweet, fizzy Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
That sounds gross.
Okay. Now, I am now intrigued.
I'd probably try
I am now
it.
intrigued.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would try it, but I
like them
I don't
both.
know why
Adding
you wanna,
more nuts as you go.
Yeah, that's going to be on your tombstone.
Yeah, you got to work up to the nuts, right? Yeah, you don't want to go nuts deep on it first.
Oh, man. So like a pinch of nuts first, and then maybe a handful of nuts as you go along.
Yeah, then later, you just, yeah.
Ow.
Just
A
nut out.
teacher in Florida was arrested,
Oh, I like her.
showed up to work high on cocaine,
Yep, she parties.
and then let students use the vape.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Is that a euphemism?
Puff, puff, pass, man.
You know what's interesting is I didn't say gender, but Chris said she parties, and Chris is correct.
Damn right she does.
This is a female teacher.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Showed up to work high on cocaine and then let her students use her vape.
I could hear it in your voice. If that had been a dude, you'd have
Yeah.
been like,
Yeah.
you know what this.
And
son
then
of a bitch
adjusted
did.
someone's grade so that way he was eligible.
Yeah.
Curtsy.
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 Who wants a hit of the dwaddle?
Yep, correct. Everybody.
I'm sure some of you saw this. If you saw this on social media, don't guess.
Okay.
For the 6th straight year, there's a player with blank name that has won the World Series. There was a meme that kind of went viral, so you might have seen it over the weekend. But we have 6 straight years of a player with a specific name that has won the World Series, but not the same guy 6 straight times.
I did actually see this.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Well, nobody else wants to guess?
Sure.
I don't even know.
There isn't somebody having
I
a
saw
birthday
it.
today? Will Smith.
That is correct. Will Smith has
there we
won
go.
6 straight years. So Dodgers catcher Will Smith has been behind 3 of those 6, 2020, 2022, and 2025. But there was also a relief pitcher named Will Smith who has won 3 rings with 3 different teams. He won with Atlanta in 21, Houston in 22, Rangers in 23. So 6 straight years, a guy named Will Smith has won the World Series.
Greasy.
Here's your random sports fact for the day. Actually, I take that back. Try this one. Ben, let's see if you can get this.
Come on, Ben.
You played professional football, right? You know a little bit about football.
We're all depending on you.
There are 4 NFL teams that have won every Super Bowl they have played in. Can you name the 4 undefeated in the Super Bowl teams? So they get there, they win it.
I don't know why at the top of the list, for some reason, I'm thinking the Colts.
Incorrect.
Cowboys?
Steelers got to be in there.
No.
Yeah,
Have
Steelers.
never lost a Super Bowl.
A pack?
No.
Niners?
No.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, 2-0. That's one of the 4. Tampa Bay is 2-0.
I don't think Dallas has ever lost one.
Nope, they have.
They have? Son of a bitch.
Giants?
Nope.
Jets?
Jets are one of them, exactly. They're 1-0.
Rams?
I feel like that guy from Barstool just goes, no. You know the guy I'm talking about?
Not a clue.
The geography guy? Anyway, I like that bit.
Ravens?
Why don't you marry?
Ravens, there you go. 2-0. The Ravens are 2-0. The Bucks are 2-0. Sauce, you said the Jets were missing one.
The Dusty Cowtowns.
This team is 1-0. And this one hurts.
The Bears.
The Saints.
The Saints.
Oh.
Those are the four.
Please don't.
That ain't right.
Stupid butthole eyes.
From science class.
Yeah. Well played.
Speaking of butthole eyes, I feel really bad for that Dodgers pitcher that looks like he hasn't slept in about 10 years.
Blake Snell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got the built-in bags under the eyes
Yeah.
for sure. Blake Snell looks really tired. He's
I'm
very
like,
good, though.
Oh, poor guy. He can't get any sleep. He's still chasing sleep. All these years later, still chasing sleep. Man.
He'll get there.
Yeah, he'll get there.
You got to get that fixed, right?
I mean, he's got the money to do it.
I don't think anybody would be mad at you if you got like plastic surgery on that.
Eye lift? Do they have that?
Well,
Oh, sure.
It's just like, I'm sure they have some sort of technique where they can just like suck the puffiness out of his eyes.
Speaking of Puffy, what a great transition. Diddy has a new job in prison. It's laundry.
Oh.
Diddy's doing laundry.
Is he?
Yeah, that's his prison job, laundry.
Well, he's used to getting all that baby oil out of all the sheets and stuff.
Yeah, good point.
It's like three years he's going to do, right? Something like that. It gets out in like 2028.
I think so, yeah.
Is that right?
That's 3 years of laundry.
Yeah.
That Nate Bargatze bit about when you do your own laundry, you think you're going to use it at some point as a trump card on your wife. Like, well, I do my own laundry, and how it backfired. You guys know which bit I'm talking about? It's actually a really good bit.
Yeah.
I feel like that all the time because I do my own. It gains me nothing. It's
Same.
not, again, it's not like
Do
I'm
you
going to be able
mix
to
your
use that.
darks with your lights?
No. Come on.
My what? Have you seen
Just wash
my
it all in cold
wardrobe?
water.
It's
He has
all black.
darks. Yeah.
So sure, I don't mix my socks with the rest of the clothes. I do those separately,
Yeah,
but sure.
plus they'll stand up on their own.
You have your own machine, don't you?
I wish.
I thought you like did it downstairs on your own.
No, I
Oh.
wish I would have.
Mm.
That is, if I ever start over and build another house, buy another house, 2 washing machines, 2 dryers. It's a luxury that
2 beds, 2 TVs.
2 TVs for
fridges,
sure.
2
Yeah.
No,
kitchens.
no women allowed.
But I'm in a house full of gals. They do crazy laundry because they all have a bazillion pieces of clothing. Their wardrobes are nuts. When is it my turn? I want to do laundry.
Yeah.
Takes forever.
You're weird about your laundry, though, aren't
Yep.
you?
It's got to go straight from the dryer right onto the old hangers. I don't like them folded. I don't like them in a laundry basket. I don't like it.
So you
I'm
carry
nuts.
the handful of hangers to the dryer?
Well, no, like I'm just saying, like I take it from the dryer and immediately
Right in
put
your
it.
closet.
Yep. So it might be in a laundry basket
hi
for
to
30
Tommy?
seconds,
Oh,
but
gotcha.
I don't let it sit there for 6 hours or whatever. It goes straight onto the old hangers.
Sick Peloton brag there that you just dry your clothes. You don't just take them out of the washing machine and let them air dry.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
Because I
what?
don't want them to shrink.
No, that's, yeah. People who don't use their exercise equipment use it to hang their clothes.
Gotcha.
I got it, Mussy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
Ben and I
still
were
don't get it.
confused.
It's okay. You guys are smarter than Mussy.
Why am I so slow to get this?
I don't know.
I think.
No,
yeah.
but you put your clothes in the dryer, they shrink.
But it's your dog.
I think that's a. Yeah.
The average American.
That's the way I felt.
The average American now has just how many, quote, close friends? Average American has how many, quote, close, that's the key word, close friends?
4.
Well, you take the average down a bunch.
I was
That's the
gonna
right
say
answer.
3,
4
but
is the right
4?
answer.
No.
Yeah.
It is 4?
4. You guys have more or less?
More.
65.
Wow.
Oh, good for you.
I have more.
Oh.
7.
What are their names?
How many of them are famous, though? Because those ones matter more, correct?
I mean, I consider Chris Hockey a close friend. I consider you a close friend because off the air, you're very kind to me.
Kevin Gorg.
What about Gord?
Chip Scoggins.
Chip Scoggins.
Okay, so
Aaron
that's like 5.
Henderson.
I don't.
You're so close with Aaron.
UTech.
Oh, Ben Utek. I went to grade school with him.
Lieber.
Yeah, I like
Tenna
Lieber.
B.
Yeah, I like Tenna.
Lavelle.
Yeah, I like Lavelle.
The Catcher.
I don't talk to Tommy that much.
Trent Tucker.
His kids play hockey, by the way.
They do?
Yeah.
Yo.
Saw photos in the paper once.
The Panther.
Anthony LaPantha.
Sully.
Ugh.
The pilot?
The corner.
Who was the corner?
The Masters.
Jesus.
Mr. Unlimited.
It sounded like a burp more than anything.
The Essentials. The Masters.
Jesus, man, that hurts my testicles.
Wow.
All right, Ben, I know you got to go, so let's end on this. A new survey asked people around the world, if you could move to another country, where would you move, right? So this is not just Americans, this is worldwide.
I like to move it.
The top 3 countries that people around the world want to move to. Let's see how you do.
Center.
You go first.
Italy.
Fair guess, incorrect. Try again. Let's see how many countries it takes Ben to get one right.
I have a good guess. I'm going to write it down.
You said it's not the United States?
I just said the survey was not just Americans. They asked people around the world if you could move anywhere, where would you move?
Well, the United States, I'd put at number 1.
Incorrect. Can't
Okay,
blame
so
them
what you're
right
saying
now.
is I'm 0 for 2?
0 for 2. You're going to get one. Let's see how many countries
Can't
it takes you to
blame
get
them.
one.
What are you talking about?
I mean, it's, there's some trouble here.
You know, look at other countries.
Oh, no. We have it very good. No doubt about that.
We have a very, very good.
But there's a lot of people in Europe that would gladly stay in Europe as opposed to coming over here. Right now. Not in the big scheme of things. We'll turn it around. We'll get it going in the right direction.
Is it your new favorite place, France?
No.
Then I'm out. I got my 3 guesses.
Canada's number 1. Look at
get
Musk.
out of here.
Canada, number 1.
What about Switzerland?
Switzerland, no.
Turds and tacos?
No,
Australia.
Australia's 2. My God, Musk gets
But everything
this
in Australia
Musk,
can kill you.
You can do this.
Yes.
Canada 1,
I'm a
Australia
world
2.
traveler.
Number 3 is?
Number 3.
This would be nuts if you got it.
I'm going to say.
Come on.
South America.
That is a continent.
That's a continent, sorry.
For
There's
God's
lots of
sake, just when
countries
we
in
were
there.
giving you credit,
Yeah.
then you said a continent.
Costa Rica.
Try again. An actual country.
Japan.
Japan's the right answer.
Is it really?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
that's Maxo's favorite place.
Canada, Australia, Japan, top 3.
Canada?
Canada.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Sully.
nature and whatnot.
What about
It's
Sully?
lovely.
The Masters.
He gave us John Candy
And you can go watch the
Yeah.
Masters
and
there.
Ryan Reynolds.
I mean, on television, but still.
All right.
3 to 4:30, Twin Cities Live.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot watch it on YouTube.
Mr. Unlimited.
Hopefully, they got that figured out. I know. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you
All right,
Thursday.
bye,
buddy.
Bye.
Bye, man.
And good job, Christopher.
There goes Benjamin.
Thank you, Ben. Means
There he goes.
Thank you. There he goes.
The U.S. box office. If you're listening, Mr. Z, you're not going to like this. The U.S. box office had its worst Halloween weekend in 31 years.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Why does that guy like it?
He has stock in Netflix.
Is stuck in Netflix?
Worst one in 31 years. Do we have any movies come out?
Yeah, Hawk, what movies came out this weekend?
7.
Oh.
That was like 1995.
Babu.
Oh.
The Abyss.
Anything else?
2-6.
The Abyss came out in what, 90 or 88 maybe? Something
The
like that?
Catcher.
Never saw that.
Isn't that the wrestling movie?
Wobble wobble.
No. Okay.
It's actually pronounced dwaddle.
Yeah, well played.
Vibe.
Oh.
It's a magazine, I think.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How are you, stranger?
I'm all right.
That's the best one.
It's my fault. 27 years ago today, in 1998, I was one of these people. Jesse Ventura was elected Minnesota's governor. He only served one term. I was 18 years old and voted for him.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Jesse. And I've said this on the show before, but I'll say it again. All I remember is that he said something about sports betting at Mall of America. I don't know if I'm misremembering that or not, but at 18 years old, I thought we were going to be able to go to the Mall of America, get some cheese curds, and bet on sports. And that was the only thing I cared about. I didn't know anything else about his politics.
Definitely.
The
didn't
butterfly
care.
effect, if he isn't elected on this station, is unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting here for
Everything
sure.
he
None of
does.
us are.
None of us are.
Yeah.
A lot of people voted for him to keep PA and Dubé on the air. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
Yeah.
And that show was awesome. And that shows the reason why I'm here, because I fell in love with PA and Dubé.
The best.
Yep. Try this one. I think somebody will get this. I think. 35 years ago today, in 1990, the first ever rap single to hit #1 on the pop singles chart First ever rap single, #1 today, 1990, November 3rd, 1990.
Are we guessing what it was?
Yeah.
Amazing Grace.
First ever rap single to go to #1.
Ice, Ice Baby.
You are something
Wow.
else, Muss. That is
God,
the
you're on
correct
fire
answer.
today, dude.
I was going to
Vanilla
say
Ice.
It's that mustache.
Yeah.
It
is.
Well, it's not supposed to be. There's a full beard, but most of it's white, and this is the part that's
Oh,
a little
yeah,
dark.
I get you, buddy. I get you, yeah.
Huh?
It happens.
Here, let's see if I can get Muss out of his comfort zone. Since you're just killing trivia.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see if I can get you out of your comfort zone and still give you a chance to get this bit. Let's see if you can impress the group.
Yeah, I play a little bit.
It was on this date, November 3rd, in 1996, that somebody made their NBA debut. What NBA legend made their NBA debut November 3rd, 1996?
Trent Tucker.
He played way before that.
Garnett.
That was 95.
Iverson.
Kevin Gorg.
so
KG.
Anyone else, Hawk?
Lieber.
Kobe Bryant.
Oh.
Kobe Bryant, 1996.
Yo.
Mike Yo.
He's great in the paint.
Where's he now?
Hey, do you guys remember when Tim Peeler called the authorities and basically said, "Can I shoot Bigfoot? Like, will I get in trouble if I shoot this creature?"
Of course.
So those lab monkeys that escaped in Mississippi last week, one of them was shot and killed on Sunday by a mom who said she feared for the safety of her children.
You're welcome, Steve.
I got to assume you don't get in trouble, right? If
Probably
you,
not.
if you feel like a monkey is threatening your kid and you just shoot it, I don't. Even if it's all over the news and you know it's probably one of the monkeys that escaped from the lab and they're gonna want that thing back. My guess is you're not in trouble, but I don't know.
Here's the
It's
monkey.
Mississippi.
Oh, no.
Oh, please shoot it again.
He's in a lot of pain. Got to take it out.
He's falling.
Poor little bastard.
Man. Do we know what kind of was it? Like were they
Hawk knows.
chimpanzees? Were they orangutans? What kind of
I think it was
monkeys
the
were
dirty
these?
sounding ones.
The dirty sounding.
You know.
Bonobos? Oh, the macaws or whatever.
Yeah,
how do
exactly,
you
yeah.
say them? I don't. Whatever.
Oh.
That's as
Here he
close as I'm
is.
gonna get.
Oh.
No way!
Wow.
He couldn't believe it.
He was being shot?
He was finally free.
Oh.
That's the worst thing about this is we had a handful of monkeys in the lab. We taught them how to talk.
Yep.
And then we shot it.
Yeah. Here's the last words he had.
Why can't we have nice things?
Wow, buddy.
We did, and then you escaped.
I know. Yep. And then he looked at the lady in the eye because she felt bad, and he said,
That's all right.
He doesn't care.
he doesn't care.
Wow.
Yep.
I've had worse.
He's very nice.
Yep. And he looked at his buddy, the other monkey beside him, and he goes, because he was dying.
Yeah.
His last breath, he said,
That's all right. Just keep pounding that thing in there.
Oh.
they were lovers. It had been just the two of them for a long time. Yep.
So wait, the last thing he said to him was what?
That's all right. Just keep pounding that thing in there.
Yep.
All right, Sauce, I'm going to end on this.
Wow.
I'm going to end on this, and this is going to put you to the test. You've turned the corner. You've been positive
Yeah,
since
we're all proud of you, bro.
Since the second you started this morning. You were like pro PJ, pro Gophers.
We're lovers.
Ready? This is all you.
Okay, hang on.
Finish strong.
Yeah, come on, bud.
One's going to be the easiest question I've ever asked, and one is going to be fun. Ready?
All right.
Today is National Sandwich Day and National Cliche Day. Give me your favorite sandwich and name your favorite cliche.
My favorite sandwich?
Mm-hmm.
Is probably wheat bread. No, let me start over. It's probably the number 7 at Jersey Mike's, the turkey sub, add bacon, extra pickle. It's outstanding. My favorite, what was the other question?
Cliche.
Hey, Dolly Parton.
Your favorite cliche.
Like it's raining cats and dogs. Is that a cliche?
You tell me. Tell me
No,
your favorite
that's
one.
not a cliche. A cliche would be like, we always win when we should lose. No, that's not a cliche.
Well said.
Thank you.
That's all right.
Oh, man.
That's all right. Just keep pounding that thing in there.
Yeah, praying to rare.
You know what sucks the most? You know when they really taught you about cliches? Senior year of high school.
Yeah, probably wasn't listening.
That was really your chance to master it and figure it out. It doesn't matter. You still have the sub at Jersey Mike's or whatever, so you got that going for you. What's a cliche sandwich?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Sure. pretty
I can't think
cliche.
of an example of a cliche. We can tell.
Yeah, we can.
Well, yeah, you really gave 110%.
Yeah, I can't think of one.
You really did.
What is it? Oh, got it. Son of a bitch.
You guys
It's all
wanna
right,
hear
dude.
something
Just take these questions just one question at a time, Paul.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You want to hear something cool?
Of course.
It's from the guy, a weather guy that I've not seen before, from Carol Levin, and he was talking about why we have to do the daylight savings time. So this is about a minute long, but it's worth it. Okay, let me turn the audio on so you can actually hear what he's saying. Sorry, dude. Hold on.
Daylight saving time ends this upcoming Sunday. That means we turn our clocks back an hour, making for brighter mornings but darker evenings. But what if we didn't have to do daylight saving time? What if we stayed on standard time all year long? Well, our winter clock wouldn't look any different. But if we were on standard time throughout the year, our sunsets during the longest days of the year in the summer would top out at around 8 p.m. Plus, the sun would rise at an astonishing 4:30 in the morning. Now, on the flip side, what if we stayed on daylight saving time all year round? Our summers would not change. However, during the darkest days of winter, it would be a little brighter in the evening. The sun would go down around 5:30, but the kicker would be during the morning, the sun wouldn't rise until 9 o'clock. So you get brighter conditions in the
So that kind of puts it in perspective.
I'm Mace
a little bit.
Michaels.
Yeah. Is that his name?
I believe that's the guy, yeah. He does our weather. I know on K102.
Oh, okay.
I thought maybe he does it on the fan too. But
All right, really dumb question, but as Sauce likes to say, this is something that a lot of people have been asking.
See?
Mus, you can put together your dream day. The sun rises when and it goes down when?
sun rises at 6 o'clock.
Whoa. 6 a.m.
Uh-huh.
You're not an early riser, are you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you are?
He's here now.
Yeah. No, and then I would say, we get that like 8:30, 8:45 sunset. That's pretty sweet, especially when you're out on the lake on the pontoon.
Right. Longer the better.
Yeah, that's the best.
Damn.
So I could golf in the morning early, and I could actually watch the sunset on the lake. That's a beautiful day.
What a beautiful thing you just said there.
This is
It was
must
lovely.
in the summertime.
Hot and yeah. Oh.
Oh, God, Muzz. That's all right. Just
Yeah.
keep pounding that thing in there.
Muzz, you're doing a lot on that nice day.
It's all about the finish.
Pete's there, too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Pete.
is Pete's there.
Yeah. You never know where Pete's going to be.
It's going to be at the Thanksgiving table. Happy
right.
Thanksgiving, Dad.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's Peter, but still.
Yeah, well.
You can come to my Thanksgiving, Hawk.
You're welcome,
I'm
Steve.
hosting.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, is he the only one that got the invitation?
Yeah,
Because
nice.
I don't remember mine.
You wouldn't show up.
I'm not interested
Still
in
like-
caring about people.
Still like to get
Oh.
invited.
I'll bring
you're
the
invited.
beer.
I like to say no.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things.
Dob won't be there.
No, it doesn't help at all.
Who will be? Who,
No, won't.
Who got
Yeah,
the
it doesn't
invite?
help at all.
My mom and my dad and my sister, Peter,
Uh-huh.
and his 3 daughters, Alex, Natalie, and Gabby will all be there.
So Chris will be there.
Yeah, he's invited. Is he doing something on camera?
Hey, speaking of things to do,
What?
Can
Nobody
I,
said anything about that.
can I fire this off? Vikings country tomorrow, 5:30 to 8:30. We're at Hoppers in Waconia. And then this whole week, the rest of the week is Salute to Service. So we're going to be at American Legion in Chanhassen on Wednesday, VFW in Monticello on Thursday, American Legion in Hugo on Friday. And
Holy
there's
moly.
great prizes giveaway, tickets that we're giving away. And your guy is going to be doing some of those with me.
He's the best.
Yeah,
John
Johnny
Randall?
Randall, yeah.
Nobody better.
Tell me the cities again and when.
Okay, you got Hoppers tomorrow in Waconia.
Yep.
You got the American Legion in Chan. That's on Wednesday. Thursday, VFW in Monticello. And Friday, American Legion Hugo. Those Salute to Service events, those go from 6:30 to 8:30.
Man,
Miller Lite.
4 nights in a row
Well
with,
done, brother.
Mussy.
with Johnny Randall at some of them or all of them or most
I
of
think
them.
he might be at most of them, yeah.
Oh, man. That's really cool.
Nice, dude. I might see you in Monticello. What do you think of them apples?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
When's the Hugo one?
The Hugo one is on Friday.
Okay.
Well, speaking of Friday, Muss, have you been invited to play Password on Friday yet?
No. Why, was there a bit there? I heard I got ripped again.
No.
You did.
All of us are hoping that if Barb gets win number 100, it's with you.
Oh, she and I as a team?
Yes.
Oh, that would be it.
Are you available Friday if Brandon wants to ask you?
I don't know. I think I'll be heading to Hugo, so
Okay.
I got a thing.
He's got a thing.
You don't have a thing.
He's got a thing.
It's over at 2:15. And if you play, it might be over at 2.
So mean.
All right, Mus. See you next Monday.
All right,
see you next
thanks,
Monday.
guys.
Bye, buddy.
9 to noon is next. 5:30 to 9. Tomorrow we'll have what? Bonus, Marnie, and potentially, if
Ryan
the swimming
Reynolds.
works out in 15 minutes, we'll have a replay of our interview with Ryan Reynolds. We're supposedly going to talk to him in like 20 minutes. It'd be really cool. Power Trip Morning Show back tomorrow. See you then.
Everybody have a wonderful day.
You too, Abba Dabba. Merry Christmas, baby. I love you.
From the 1-800